Ooh, hello. Peanut butter and jealous. Alan White. Nolan Ryan autograph numbered to 10. Damn! Holy shit. Hockey mushrooms legends. Junk wax. Nasty. Woo! Congratulations, Alan White. I am honored to even hold it in my hot little mitts. Damn. Check that out, Alan White. You win, brother. That is third on print to 10. If we can't find you a true one of one. I think you're going to be a very, very happy camper here, my brother.
Oh, my God.
Paul Skeens, one of one, rookie. Congratulations there, my brother. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Brian Street. There you go, gaming grandfather. Congratulations, buddy. I got to admit, I am peanut butter and jealous. That is incredible. Anytime you have something that says one of one on it, and Paul Skeens is on it too, that's a good one. Congratulations again there, Ray. I'm honored to even hold it in my hot little mitts. All right. And remember, folks, this is where we found that one of one Drake May last night. Let's see what we can't find for you. Good luck. Oh, wow. How about a dual autograph relic numbered to 50? Gary Sheffield and Doc Gooden. Really? A couple of legends of the game right there in the autograph relic numbered to 50. The hits just keep coming in these boxes. Wow. Amazing. Congratulations, my man. That is magnificent. 46 out of 50 on the dock and the Mr. Sheffield. You're adorable. Shout out to the nanny, Ms. Fran Drescher. A couple of nice autographs, too. Beautiful. Our very first numbered card, and my dear friends, we have some Morning Wood.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
All right. I'll see myself out. Oh, my Lanta.
Oh, my God.
Check that out. First on print to 5. Damn. Goodness gracious. Congratulations to the Nationals. And that is Mikey 2, Mikey Koba. Brother. Congratulations, buddy. First on print to 5. Whew. Schmo, you're exactly right. Thank you, buddy. Goodness gracious. Congratulations, Mikey 2. Damn. Spencer Jones on the Optic Preview. Peanut butter and jealous. General Cody Custer. My fellow Austinite. How about my twin brother? The Bird Murderer. Mr. Randy Johnson. Autograph. And that is penultimate on print, 48 out of 49.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Yes way. Yes way. That's amazing. Uploading that one up. I know in Mikey Green. Mr. Devin Clark, welcome back, you legend. Top of the morning to you. Mr. Nesius, good morning, Rob. Would you just look at it? 48 out of 49 on the Bird Murderer. Congratulations, Cody Custer. Beautiful.
Oh,
for Tom Brady, Mr. Joe Montana. And that is second on print to 9. Congratulations, Rob Richardson. And that is a really good-looking autograph, too. If that was for my PC, I might be grading that one, buddy. That is sweet. Did I speak it into existence, or what? Hell yeah!
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God!
Congratulations, Derek Williams. Howdy ho there, Malik neighbors. On the kaboom. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Junk wax. Nasty. I know, Brian Smith. I'm with you, brother. The first thing that went through my mind. Oh, wow.
Oh my God!
Holy shiitake mushrooms. Congratulations to Bethany on the gold C.J. Stroud rookie autograph. Woo! That is magnificent. And it's nicely centered, too. Congratulations, Bethany. You win. So, family, in the chat, let me know whether you would like to have the Malik Neighbors Kaboom or the C.J. Stroud rookie autograph number to 50. If you had a pew-pew to your head, which one would you choose? Jesus Made. Holy crapola!
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God!
Bro. That is one of the hottest prospects of 2025, my good man. Damn. Congratulations, Jim. That's a nice one, brother. Not numbered, but beautiful. Mr. Ryan Bruns, you lucky, lucky ducky. I am so peanut butter and jealous right now, my man. Wow. Oh my gosh. Goodness gracious. My dear friends, my family. Oh my Lanta. Gerangelo Synth J. My PC numbered to 99 on the relic autograph. Congratulations, Ryan Bruns. You win, brother. Damn. Oh, would you just look at it? Oh, that is sick. Mr. Ryan Bruns, you should hang on to that forever. And if you don't, I'll let you send it to me. Oh, we only have 2 in here. Holy crapola. Numbered to 5 on the Golden Graphs, Max Muncy for the Trolley Dodgers and Dave Piccirilli. This one goes to you, my man. And then you go and totally redeem yourself. Would you just look at it? 2 out of 5 on the Golden Autograph. Congratulations, Mr. Piccirilli. No error on this one, my man. This one is yours. There you go, David. It is, again, my friend, I sincerely appreciate you being a good sport. Thank you. I love it, Mikey the Mad Hatter. My brother from another mother. Thank you for being here with us this morning, Mikey. Congratulations, Mr. Piccirilli. Second on print to 5 on the Golden Autograph. Segue? That's a nice segue to your first autograph. How about Mike Fisher with the inscription? That's pretty cool. Shout out to the Hammer, Mr. Jeff Hansen, and Rob Richardson, our resident Predators fanatics. Your second autograph here, good sir. And that one is not numbered. Brand new 55-point top loader for you there, brother. The Queen Goblin. That's weird. They got Mrs. Junk Wax on a card.
Man, these things suck. I can barely see my Bo Jackson Pro Vision.
We should have bought our top loaders from Junk Wax Vintage.
Yeah, we suck. Let's go climb a tree.
Hey, 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 it's a wonderful Wednesday night. Dalen's here, the lights are bright. Stacks of boxes ready to ignite. Ripping packs and feeling right. JWV, will I forget? Family vibes from now to the end. Happy hump day, let's make it trend. Pulling heat with all our friends. JWV, will I forget? Family vibes from now to the end. Happy hump day, let's make it trend. Pulling heat with all our friends. Hey, hey, pulling heat with all our friends. Hey, hey, pulling heat with all our friends. Mrs. Junk Wax seals the deal. Behind the scenes with that family feel. Everyone's laughing, legends cheer. Midweek magic, a favorite gear. Turn the lights up, cue the beat. Boxes stacked from seat to seat. Every pack's a brand new story. JWV and cardboard glory. JWV, we're out the den. Family vibes from now to the end. Happy hump day, let's make it trend. Pulling heat with all our friends. JWV, we're out the den. Family vibes from now to the end. Happy hump day, let's make it trend. Pulling heat with all our friends. Hey, hey, pulling heat with all our friends. Hey, hey, pulling heat with all our friends.
Well, top of the evening to you, my dear friends. How the heck are you? Hi. I missed you all so damn much. Happy hump evening. Brickstopher, that is a great question, my friend. I appreciate that. Mr. Travie Patty, what's up, brother? Always nice to see you. Mr. Peaks, I am glad that jingled your bells, my brother. Shout out to my brother from down under. All right, legends, onward. Good to see you tonight, my good man. Alan White gracing us with his presence. Speaking of legends, good to see you tonight, my brother. It is... So actually, I've had this hat for quite a while, onward. Maybe you just haven't seen me wear it, my man. So this is a City Connect to go with my City Connect Seattle jersey that we're wearing tonight. So a lot of you know, on game 1, I was wearing the Alan White gifted jersey. But tonight, I thought we'd switch it up just a little bit for good luck. And we went ahead and went with the old City Connect. Good evening, Solomon Salvador. How you doing, my brother? Marky Mark in the Wheels Bunch. He says, do you have the game on? We are not playing. I do have it on. Yes, I do. I appreciate that, Mark. Good evening. That's right, Bobby Viles. Shout out to old George Springer. Hey, there you go, Jonesy. Excellent to see you tonight, my brother. How are we? How was your happy hump day, my dude? So, folks, I know Alex. I know old George Springer. Rashid, Mr. Ward, absolutely blowing me up over here with pumpkins. Thank you so much, you absolute legend. I appreciate you, as always, helping to keep this channel on the rails. Thank you so much, Mr. Ward. So, folks, we have a seriously action-packed happy hump evening in front of us. We have a half case break to get into, 10 boxes, 60 autographs, 6-0. Ridiculously excited. We also have a 16th round of 2025 Top Series 2. So we're going to start the evening with 2 breaks. And if we fill any of those other breaks up there tonight, we might be able to bust into those as well. So, folks, there is a brand new PYT 3 Hobby Box baseball up there. About 11 autographs in that one. Rashid, I have an echo over here. Uh-oh. That's not wonderful. Do I have an echo for anybody else over here on the TikTok? I thought my sound was perfect. Gosh dang it, I was so stoked. Jim Cos. Aw, thank you, Jay. I appreciate that, big man. Beautiful. Excellent. All right, I appreciate that, gentlemen. No worries. But I appreciate you so much. Thank you, Rashid. I appreciate the help there, my good man. Thank you, Brett. It is excellent to see you tonight. No sweat, Brett. Hope you and the wifey are doing good. Thank you, Jay Alfaro. Oh, Rashid, it was your phone. Oh, no worries, brother. You almost gave me a heart attack, though. All right, my dear friends. We have a lot to get through this evening, so we got to get this party started. Let's go. And you know what we must do, folks? We got to bust into that very first item of the evening, and it has nothing to do with cards. How about some of that nectar of life? Yes, please. Yes, you did, Jim Cos. Congratulations, my good man. Absolutely right. Cheers, my dear friends. Broast. Pinkies up because we're fancy. So Good. All right, all right. We are down by 4, but it is only the top of the 4th. So there's still a lot of game to go. And my Seattle Mariners are really good at coming back from deficits. They've learned over many, many years. Thank you, Kane. Welcome back, buddy. Excellent to see you back over here on Twitch. Thank you. Mr. Russell, you are correct. I could not agree more. So if you remember on my morning show, I was saying, I know it sounds a little funny, but I was saying, I kind of hope the Blue Jays win one tonight because I want to make it a series, right? I wouldn't be upset. So I'm hoping that they do. And I hope everybody plays well tonight. Mr. Peacharelli says, hey, where's the LA hat? Fair weather fan. Love you so much, Mr. Peacharelli. Mr. Brickstopher, he says, I'm surprised you're not sponsored by your favorite drink yet. That is the key word, my good man. Yet. I'm working on it. All right, legends. Let's get some music happening. Beautiful. How is our music levels there, legends? Everything sounding good? Dr. A. Ron, welcome back, my man. Oh, I'm glad to have you during a car ride, my brother. You're going hunting tomorrow, peanut butter and jealous. What are you hunting, if I may ask? What kind of tags you got there, Dr. A. Ron? Big big worm. I know. Shout out to Julio Rodriguez. And now a lot of you are getting to see why I PC that gentleman. I'm just kidding. Actually, I PC him for a lot more than has to do with baseball. I PC him because he is a gem mint 10 human being. Love me some Julio. Mr. Peacharelli says, if HEB knew about your positivity, they would be all over a sponsorship opportunity. Could get you in commercials next to Altuve, Pena, and Orbit. Oh. He says you'll just have to delete the bang of trash can videos. You're not wrong. I'm sure they would laugh. Hunt for some whitetail. Beautiful, Dr. A. Ron. I have not been hunting in many, many years, my brother, and I miss it very much. Show Me Kane says, did my email come through last week? Show Me Kane. Remind me what name I'm looking for on that email, my brother. And I appreciate you. Thank you for bearing with me on that one. Thank you, Mr. Peaks. I appreciate that. Sir Sips a lot. Welcome back, brother. All right, folks, let's get into our very first pack of the evening, shall we? How about we go back to old 1988 and we get into some Topps baseball. Alan Malone, speaking of OGs of the family, gracing us with their presence. It is wonderful to see you tonight, Mr. Malone. How are you, my brother? Big hugs and firm handshakes all around. Hope you're doing well, Alan. Making my evening, as always, my good man. All right, we start off a little promo. Greg B says, who designed the Junk Wax Vintage logo? It's really awesome. I appreciate you saying that, Greg. Thank you, buddy. That would be Mrs. Junk Wax, my much, much better half. I give her all the credit. Shout out to old Jeffro. We got a Jack Clark on the promo. Jay, thank you so much, my man. I don't think I've seen that in the email, but I can definitely check after the show tonight. I appreciate you bearing with me on that one, buddy. Onward, welcome back. Absolutely right. Shout out to Mr. Hudson. Sean, welcome back, brother. Good to see you. All right, we have old Jeff Sellers for the Bo Sox. Jim Kaz says, Dalen, do you give these away? What do you mean, my man? Just the base cards? Old Barry Jones, Mr. Steal Yo Girl for the Pirates. Old Bob Nepper. Folks, if you can't kip her, and you can't nip her, and you can't sell her, and you can't widen her, and you can't walk her, and you know damn well you can't Stottlemyre, and no matter how many times you've asked nicely, she won't let you Gleber in the Torres, you can always just nep her with old Bob Nepper. That's a throwback. Oh, big Dave Winfield. Mikey Diaz for the Pirates. Milt Thompson for the Fightin' Phillies. Mark Knudsen. Ooh, we have a Cal Ripken Sr. Don't get to see that gentleman very often. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. Nick Asaski, Lenny Dykstra, Keith Comstock, who made one of the funniest baseball cards in the history of baseball cards. Give me a hell yeah in the chat, my friends, if you know what I'm talking about with old Keith Comstock. Jim Cos, that was a system we had to do away with, my brother, because it just got too crazy. I am so sorry, my man. But if there's something that you're really interested in, just hit me behind the scenes, my dude. Thank you so much, Mr. Alfaro. You nailed it. Absolutely right, Mr. Peacharelli. Thank you. Tim Hudson, nailed it. Love it. All right, we have old Keith Comstock. The dime piece, Mr. Paul O'Neill. Rob Murphy, Mr. and Mrs. Murphy's boy. And old Jeff Reardon, who is constantly wearing a sweater. That's a hairy fella. And thank you, Jeff, for hanging onto that gum for 30 years. Beautiful. I have got you covered, Jim Cos. Feel free to reach out at Dalen@junkwaxvintage.com, my dude. All right, legends. First juicy pack in the books. Let's get into our first break of the evening, shall we? Mikey Koba, that sounds awesome. Have a great time reading with the little ones. That is what it is all about, my friend. We will see you when you get back. But our very first break of the evening, my dear friends, is going to be a doozy. How about a half case break?
Oh, yeah.
Cardboard Credentials, welcome. Nice to have you, buddy. He says, what's the favorite card you've ever pulled? That's a tough one, man. I would say that one. That one right there. One of them, anyway. So you have a whole carousel of all the answers to that question, my man. That's most of my favorite cards are right up there on that carousel. Great question. Nice to have you, Cardboard Credentials. And legends, I know we do have quite a few new people in the house tonight. If it is your very first time tuning into these luscious locks, my name is Dalen, also known as Junk Wax Vintage. You can find me here almost every single day, starting and ending your days the right way with that daily dose of positivity, some sweet, sweet trading cards, a healthy dose of camaraderie, and always just a couple laughs. Typically at my expense, and that's exactly how we want it. So if you are new here, folks, just a couple of things for you. We are live on 5 separate simultaneous platforms right this second. So if you want to come over here and join us on YouTube or Kick or Facebook or the whole rest of the fam damly is over here on Twitch, you're more than welcome to come join us. We would love to have you. It is free. It is easy. And the whole rest of the fam damly is over here waiting for you. And if you are new here tonight, my friends, and if you would like to participate, you can always head on over to junkwaxvintage.com. That is where you find everything having to do with this channel. There is sealed wax up there. There's break spots up there. There's merchandise up there. There's even top loaders up there if you want to go snag some supplies. And you can always create yourself your own personal account at junkwaxvintage.com for absolutely free. So thank you in advance for being part of the family. Sal, I appreciate you beating that screen, and thank you for smacking the follow button, my man. Welcome to the family. All right, legends.
It's time!
I told you we were doing a sealed case break. I wasn't kidding. Thank you so much, Jonesy. I appreciate the vouch, my brother. Good evening, Drew Jones. It is excellent to see you, you filthy animal. What's up, brother? All right, legends. We're going to bust into this case together. Did Mrs. Junkwax take my knife again? Yes, she did. All right, MVR, you did not, my brother. Absolutely not. So we're just going to do the half case break first, and then we're doing the top series 2 right after that, my friend. So you are totally good. All right, legends. For the very first time this evening, you know what we must do. We shout, grippeth. And we shout, rippeth. Good luck. That is a beautiful, beautiful thing there, my friends. Hell yeah. I see you, Jim Cos. You're not wrong, sir. You're not wrong. This is our box number 4. We will put him right over there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 freaking boxes. There you go, legends. My dear friends, my family, this is your break sheet. If you would like to screenshot that bad boy, please feel free to do so. Thank you so much, Brett. I could not agree more. MVR, what slot did I purchase? Is it possible to check? I appreciate you asking, brother, and I can definitely do that. I have to take time out of my show to do it. I'm happy to do it. But MVR, moving forward, my good man, if you have created yourself an account at junkwaxvintage.com, you can actually go back and look at exactly what you purchased. But I got you for right now, brother. So this is Topps Series 2 box number 16. And MVR, you have spot number 26. Spot number 26. There you go, buddy. You got it. Got you covered. Rambo Lagata. Go Jays. I like it, brother. Beautiful. That's right. Go Jays. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to each and every one of you that helped us fill this first half of the case. I see you there, Jay. Thank you.
Ooh, yeah.
All right, my dear friends, my family. I feel like we're at the top of a roller coaster. We're about to hit that drop. This one's going to be a doozy. Best of luck to each and every one of you. Oh, you know what? I should probably just go grab some 55-point top loaders because we gon' need them. There's going to be a lot of top loaders in this one, folks. We have 60 autographs, and you know damn well there's going to be some numbered under 100 that we need to top load also. So before we bust into these boxes, let me grab some top loaders so I don't have to go back and do it again. MVR, guess it's pending? What do you mean there, my man? So everything will show as pending until we ship it to you. Just to let you know. Thank you so much, Mr. Peaks. I appreciate that, my good man. There you go, Bobby Viles. Very nice. Shout out to Onward. I love it, brother. Thank you. Thank you, Drew Jones. All right, let me snag some top loaders. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
All right. We're all squared away in the top loader department there, folks. For those of you that are new here to the channel, we do make our own supplies here at JWV, so you're more than welcome to go check those out at junkwaxvintage.com, along with everything else. Okie dokie, legends. Let me move some of these boxes out of our way here. Invader Zim, I also have a beautiful family rip for you, my dude. We're going to get into that after our breaks. All right, folks. Good luck. There you go, Vladdy. Nice. 4th home run of this postseason. Beautiful. Congratulations, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. I like it. We have pulled a couple of beautiful Vladdy rookie autos here on the channel. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. Empty box number 1 of 10. I'm half tempted to just open all the boxes, but we'll go box by box. Good evening, Meanie Brad Greeny. Great to see you back, my man. Onward says, if you buy those JWV top loaders, you are guaranteed to not suck. According to 2 out of 2 koalas, I like it. You're not wrong, sir. Clever. The Crazy Garden Lady, welcome. Rashid, I appreciate the gifts, my brother. Thank you as always. Mr. Jones, thank you for the good luck and the beautiful emotes. You OG. Gosh, 7-2. Ouch, kabibbles. The Blue Jays are out for blood. Johnny D, good evening. Good to see my bricked brother. Or hooked, excuse me. Brandon, good evening. Brickstopher. No worries, my man. Yeah, I think I'm about 30 seconds behind you, my brother. No sweat, though. All right, starting off a little Cole Foster for the Gigantes. Bennett Lee. Jackson Baumeister for the Tampa Bay Rays. That one goes to Jonesy. Beautiful. Yes, you did, Sean, and that is something I do. That is second on print to 79. Not too shabby. I don't know who that was. That's fun. All right, we have Midnight and Braden Montgomery. Theo Gillen. Our Evening Dicks. J.D. Dix for the Diamondbacks. Congratulations, Mr. Peaks. Taking our very first autograph. Outstanding. Nathan Detmer for the Athletics. That's right, Brick. You know it, brother. Oh, Rashid, you silly goose. That would be amazing. Lyle Lockhart. Good evening, Ruthie. How is one half of our glorious Gatons doing tonight? Hope you're having a great one. That's right, Onward. Brick, kill the guy. Where did you get a trident? You might want to lay low for a while. Heriberto Hernandez, Charlie Condon, Tommy White, Bryce Eldridge on the Prepping for the Pros, Nick Kurtz, 249. There you go, Ryan Bruns.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God!
As the kids would say, my man, you are pretty close to being paid, my dude. That is beautiful. For those of you that don't know, Nick Kurtz's market is on fire right now. 41 out of 49. Beautimus. Top loading that one up for you right meow. Outstanding. All right, back to it. We have a Geloff for the Trolley Dodgers on an autograph. That one is not numbered. And the Trolley Dodgers is Mr. Alan White this evening. Welcome back, Leo. Good to see you tonight, buddy. I see you onward. 6-7. Shout out to my kids. Eric Hernandez. Carson Rocafort. Mr. Archer, welcome back, my brother. Long time no see. How are you doing tonight, buddy? PJ Morlando. Dowdy. Emilian Petrie for the Rays. That one is numbered to 199. Brandon Sproat for the Mets on the Aces. There's the other half of the graceful Great Gatons. What's up, Gracie? Hope you're having a wonderful day, my homie. How about a PJ Morlando? So nice you got him twice. Mr. Amerman, good evening, legend. Always nice to see you as well. Mr. Gusev, welcome back, Alex. A few awesome Alexes in the family this evening. Good to see you, gentlemen. How about a Ryan Lasco? Another one for the Athletics going to Mr. Bruns. Orlando Martinez, Geloff, Andrew Walters, Mikey Romero, Keyshaw for Minnesota on the Optic. Rhett Lauder with his Locks of Love. Good evening, Dylan. Tink Hence. Hence, he is Tink. 79 of 99 for our St. Lunatics going to Jonesy. Congratulations, Jonesy. How about a Classy Blossy for those talented Toronto Blue Jays? Very nice. And that one goes to my Blue Jay pal, my Blue Jay brother, Mr. Jason Russell. Chris Condor, good evening to the captain. And we're not talking about Derek Jeter. That one is numbered 8th on print, 299. Congratulations, Mr. Russell. Paul Wilson, Charlie Soto, Jorge Lombard Jr., Hagen Smith, a dollop of Dollander. Tommy White for the Athletics on the ping, Aiden May to 99 for Bienvenidos a Miami. Owen Hall for the Motor City Kitties on the autograph, and that one is numbered to 125, 121 out of 125. That goes to Glenn Poling. Congratulations, Glenn. Tyson Lewis for WKRP and Chase Harlan for the Trolley Dodgers. Last but not least, Mr. Madison. Thank you for smacking that follow button. Welcome to the crew, my man. And Cased and More Sports Cards. Welcome to the family. Oh, we love Prospect Edition, my brother, and this is a half case break. This is box number, we just finished box number 1 of 10. Might want to sit tight if you can. All right, folks, let me snag a sippy. And we had a question. Chris Condor said, whose jersey do I have on today? Good question, my friend. So you all know that for game 1, I wore a jersey that was gifted by the legend, Mr. Alan White. That was a Ken Griffey Jr. jersey. Well, my friends, tonight we had to switch it up just a little bit. Some Julio Rodriguez. All right, folks, we're going to save all the pack number 4s for very, very last. Let's get into box number 2. Good luck. Thank you, Faith. Absolutely. You know it, Joey Krug. Thank you so much, Encased. I appreciate the positive words there, my man. I have been a diehard Seattle Mariners fan since I was knee-high to a grasshopper. If I'm being really honest, I do not remember a time that I wasn't a Seattle Mariners fan ever since I was a little kid. So this is our very first time getting close to the World Series here, folks. And I'll tell you what, you will see tears if we go to the World Series. That's a fact. All right, all right. Oh, you're from Everett. Very cool, my man. So I was born in Tacoma. I was raised in Puyallup. And then I've lived all over Washington State, from Republic to the Tri-Cities. And then I moved to Spokane when I was a teenager and went to high school in Spokane, at least the Spokane area. And then after I got out of the Army, I went back to Spokane. And then I moved to Austin, Texas. Actually, I moved to Texas about 13 years ago. I spent my first 4.5 years in San Antonio, and then I've been up here in Austin for about 8 years. Fauntleroy, I know exactly where that is in case. Small world, my brother. Brickstopher, have to ask about the 4th pack deal. Great question, my friend. So for any of you that are wondering why we always pull those pack number 4s to the side, let me tell you a quick little story. So I started this channel about 4.5 years ago from a closet very similar to the one behind me. I started ripping junk wax. For the whole first year, we didn't even sell anything. It was just a hang. That's it. I was just ripping into old boxes, having a good time, shooting the stuff. You know what I mean. Well, there was a 12-year-old young man named Brooks. And Mr. Siebert and Faith, thank you for smacking the follow button, gentlemen and ladies. Shilly Sports, I am right next to Dripping Sprigs, my man. Small world. So there was this 12-year-old young man named Brooks that religiously showed up to my show every single morning. And this is back when my show started at 6 a.m. because I had a full-time job back then, right? So I would go live from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. and then I had to clock into my job because I worked from home at 8:01. So that was my grind every day. I went live every single day. There was no Sundays and Mondays off. It was every day. And this 12-year-old young man showed up to every single show. Everyone. I was astonished. It's not very often you find 12-year-olds with that kind of consistency, right? Well, he started asking me, he said, hey, when you rip boxes, can you do me a solid and pull that pack number 4 out and rip it last for good luck? Because he collected a player named Yadier Molina, who wears the number 4 for the Cardinals, right? So we started doing that for that young man, and that system has been extremely good to us. We have found unbelievable hits in those pack number 4s. So we expanded that system into hobby boxes and cases. So now whenever I rip a case, we always pull out that box number 4, that one right there. We always pull out those pack number 4s because it is a family tradition, and we've been doing it for years. And the tradition is so deep that we have a lot of the members of the community here that also do the same thing. So if they go to their local card shop and they have a hobby box open, they'll ask for that pack number 4, and people have found some humongous hits out of those pack number 4s. So I hope that answers your question, my friend. Oh, there you go, Brett. You got it, man. It is my story, Brick. Thank you so much. So the coolest part of that story is just like most 12-year-olds do, they start paying a little more attention to members of the opposite sex as opposed to cardboard, right? Same thing happened with Brooks. So there was no blowout. There was no big negative anything. He just kind of gravitated away from the channel naturally. Well, he was gone for 2.5 years and then came back here and saw that we were still pulling those pack number 4s years later. And I got a really, really sweet private email behind the scenes. It was pretty cool. So he is still around. He is now 15 and still into cards, kinda. You are very welcome, Brick. Thank you. Thank you, Shilly. And Strictly Fire says, okay, I do that too, and I couldn't remember where it came from, and I think I learned it back in the day from watching you. That's awesome, Strictly Fire. Great to see you again, my man. Welcome back. Mr. McPhelan, good to see you tonight, my brother. Yeah, I'm a Seattle fan, my man, but I still say good luck to the Jays. Grumpy Vet, welcome back, my brother. Great to see you. Exactly right. You know it, buddy. All right, folks. Box number 2. Let's go. Balake Berkey, Chase Alsop, Brandon Sproat for the Mets. And that one is numbered 67th on print, $2.99. Kellen Lindsay for the Trolley Dodgers. How about my PC, Gerangelo St. J on the Aces. And that goes to Alan White. Oh, Malcolm in the Middle Moore. Shout out to our Texas Rangers, mi hermano, Cesar Mendoza. And that is a first-round on-card autograph, 45 out of 75. Beautiful. And that one goes to Mr. Alan White. Congratulations, Alan. Outstanding, our first-round autograph. I hope so, Mr. McPhelan. Battleworks, welcome back, brother. I love that you're a fellow Seattle fan. Thank you. Chili Sports and Mr. Amerman and Dylan Pye, thank you for the beautiful TikTok gifts. Helping to keep this thing on the rails. I sincerely appreciate it. So, folks, if it is your very first time tuning into this ugly mug, my name is Dalen. Nice to have you tonight, also known as Junk Wax Vintage. And you can find me here almost every single day, ripping packs, cracking backs, and having an absolutely splendid time with the rest of the family here. Folks, we are live on 5 separate simultaneous platforms right this second. So if you want to come over here and join us on Twitch or YouTube or Kick or Facebook, you got options. Thank you for being here tonight, my dear friends. And if you have not smacked that follow button yet, what are you doing with your life? All right, little Jacob Wilson. The Todd Father, welcome back, you legend. Good to see you today, buddy. Mr. Cameron Cole, my favorite alliteration brother. Good evening, bro. Colt Emerson for my Seattle Mariners. Aw, Jay, that is extremely sweet of you to say, and I appreciate it more than you will ever know, my man. Angel Martinez. Mitch Jebb. Dylan Pye says the stickers are amazing. Bro, you should see the brand new stickers that Mrs. Junkwax just got in today. Ooh, they are fire. I cannot hardly wait to put those in some of your packages. That is a Chris Cortez for the Angels, not numbered. Balake Burke. Yandel Ricardo. Ricky Babaloo. Number to 299. Shout out to Nick at Night and I Love Lucy. Funky Cole Messina for the Colorado Rockies, and that goes to Mr. Alan White as well. I think that one's going to be numbered to 199. Correct. Congratulations again, Alan. Braylon Dalen Payne. I got you, Cameron Cole. Thank you, my good man. It looks like there's a few more people over there now, brother. Darren Confiant says, why aren't you watching the game? I am. Why, thank you, my friend. David Shields for the Royals. Joe Vitrano, your number 1 draft pick, Mr. Travis Bazana. Eric Hernandez for the Atlanta Braves to 199. Correct. Ping Kyle DeBarge for Minnesota. That's right. Yeah, Chris Condor. You shush, sir. Aiden Miller for those fighting Phillies. The score is 8-2. Mr. McPhelan, your Blue Jays are up. Joseph Redfield for the Angels. Base auto. And that one goes to Mr. Alan White. Ethan Salas for San Diego. Ricky Green. Cam Caminiti. Drew Beam. JD Speedy Gonzalez for the Rays. Jay Tibbs on the Preppin' for the Pros. Shout out to Rob Richardson and the Gigantes. Although the Gigantes go to Bobby Viles in this one. And folks, I am peanut butter and jealous. Alan White. 135 out of 199 for my PC. Durangelo Saint J. Beautiful, brother. Nicely done. How about Jairo Iriarte for the White Sox? And that goes to Alan White as well. Autograph, base, Brian Holiday. I hope so, Grumpy Vet. I was saying this morning, I know it sounds a little counterproductive, but I was actually hoping the Blue Jays would win tonight. I want to make it a series. Owen Casey, Max Muncy, Jackson Split Your Wiggins, Tommy Troy, David Shields for the Royals on the Aces, PJ Morlando to 299 for Bienvenidos a Miami. Angel Martinez for the Clevelanders, autograph, and that goes to Alan White. Mrs. Junkwax gracing us with her presence. Good to see you, babe. Redfield and Sean Keys for Toronto. Sounds wonderful, babe. Mr. Carosella, excellent to see you back tonight, Adam. How you doing, big man? All right, legends, that is box number 2 in the books. Sean says, your ability to multitask, watching the game, reading 5 different chats, ripping packs is incredibly impressive. I sincerely appreciate you saying that, Sean. Thank you, my friend. I will not lie. It's not easy, but I love it. It's what I love to do, man. And I think I'm the luckiest guy on planet Earth because I get to do what I love with who I love. And that's each and every one of you. I agree, Adam. Thank you, brother. Even though the score does not reflect that. All right, legends. Round number 3. Jesse Rooney, thank you for sharing out my live, and I appreciate you smacking that follow button, buddy. Welcome to the family. All right, folks, box number 3 of 10. Pack number 4, Ectomy. Empty box there, legends. Good luck. All right, we got the big dumper up. Bottom of the 5th, 2 outs. 1 on first. Who's on first? Come on, big dumper. Oh, Jesse Rooney. Well, you're in the right place, my friend. Very glad to have you, and shout out to you and your boy. Logan Pierce, thank you for sharing out my live. I do too, Mr. Carosella. Thank you, brother. What we need is a good halftime. I wish baseball games had halftime, right? We could go back and have a motivating speech. Come on now, Mariners. All right, we start off with Heriberto Hernandez. I love you, babe. Here, sweetie. Those are the autographs, and these are the numbered. Thank you, my love. All right, we start off with Senor Hernandez. Charlie Condon. Bryce Rayner for the Motor City Kitties. We found his kaboom not too long ago. Mr. Cobal, we are on box number 3, my friend. And we have found a Nick Kurtz to 49 and some juicy, juicy autographs. Nothing life-changing yet. Vance Honeycutt. Bryce Cunningham for the pinstripes to $2.99. Caleb Bonham for the White Sox going to Mr. Allen White. Tyson Lewis. Charlie Soto. Morlando. Braylon Dalen Dowdy for Cleveland. Oh, that is amazing. Cannot thank you enough for watching all those clips over there. Thank you, Sean. How about El Mutante? Leo Dallas DeVries. We found his autograph last night in a box of Panini Elite Extra Edition. And that is numbered to $199 for the San Diegans, David Goggins. How about a Mizorowski? Lil Troy, wanna be a baller. Speaking of Blue Jays pitchers, Mr. McPheelan, how about a Trey Yesavage? And I believe that one's going to be numbered to 25 for the Blue Jays. Congratulations again, Jason Russell. And my dear friends, my family, they don't call me the bookend king for nothing.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
25 out of 25 on the Yesavage autograph. Congratulations, Jason Russell. That is magnificent. Hell yeah. I'm going to top load that one up for you, buddy. Oh, I love it so much, Kevin O'Brien. Thank you, legend. It is excellent to see you back, my man. How you doing tonight, Cobb?
Little Kiki, wow. Little hunk of Slewsberry Silver for Kiki, wow.
I am such a dork. I love it so much. Thank you, Kevin O'Brien. I think you're the only one that gets that. Oh, Chase Harlan for the Trolley Dodgers, but hey, as long as we get it, that's what's important. All right, we have a Jacob Wilson rookie. Enrique Bradfield Jr. Christian Opper for the White Sox. Baumeister for Tampa Bay on the color match. That one is numbered to 149. Nick Kurtz on the ping. And we're not talking about a little Asian duck. Jesse Tucker, you nailed it, brother. Thank you. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Mr. Kyle Teal for the Bo Sox to $199, and that is GoldenEye on print. 007. Beautiful. Shout out to Pierce Brosnan. Alan Facundo for the pinstripes. We actually found a card of his in Panini Elite Extra Edition as well, and that is a red power prism to $99, and that goes to Mr. Allen White. Beautiful. Colt Emerson for my Seattle Mariners. Braylon Dalen Payne Lombard. Hagen Smith. Thatcher Hurd for the pinstripes on the prism. A dollop of Dollander. Good evening, Jerry. It is wonderful to see you tonight, my brother. How was your day? Seaver King for the Nationals to $299. Bennett Lee for the Motor City Kitties going to Mr. Glenn Poling. Congratulations, Glenn. Sean has a question. He says, do you ever rip a few packs for yourself, your own collection? So I had to make a tough choice years ago. So I had to make a choice to either have all of this and do this live show or collect for myself because I could not afford to do both. And I'm getting closer to a point that I can start buying cards for myself. I've actually bought a couple over the last couple of months. I'm getting back into it. I'm dipping my feet in a little bit, being able to buy cards for myself. But that is not a woe is me, my man. Like I said, it was kind of a tough choice, but if you really think about it, it's a pretty easy choice. If I had to choose my own collecting over this entire community, I will choose this community every single time. So someday I will be able to collect again. And I'll tell you what, my man, this community has been nothing short of astonishing with how they have hooked me up with cards. So I get packages from members of this family. Shout out to the Todd father. Shout out to old Brad Greeny. Shout out to each and every one of you. Trevor Taylor, who has sent me some beautiful cards. All of you. I hate to even mention anybody because there's been so many of you and I don't want to miss anybody, but you know what I mean. Yeah, y'all have taken care of me in a huge, huge way. Aw, thank you, Sean. I appreciate you saying that, buddy. Gracie would like to buy that Trey Yesavage auto if he's willing to part with it. That is a good question, Gracie. I think Mr. Russell might want to hang on to that one. He is a big-time Blue Jays fan, but I love where your head's at. Thank you, Cash. Wonderful to see you tonight, my friend. Welcome to the family. Jerry, hope you've had a wonderful Wednesday, my brother. Tyler of the Black. Balake Burke. Alsop. Eldridge. Connor Griffin for the Pirates on the ping. My dear friends, just a heads up, we do have a Connor Griffin autograph that will be on our very first eBay live show on Saturday night. We're getting real close, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. So, folks, if you go to our link tree, our eBay Live is in the link tree. So there is a link there. You can find it. Cash. We are live on 5 platforms right now, my man. So you can find us on TikTok, Facebook, Kick, YouTube, and Twitch. Twitch is the main spot. I would say TikTok is probably number 2. YouTube is number 3. We have a Carson Benji for the Mets on the blue ping. And that is 60th on print, $2.99 for the Mets. That one goes to Jason Frazier, my fellow Austinite. Grant Taylor for up there in the Chicago area, the Cubbies. That one is number 2/149, 5th on print. Colton Yellow, Ledbetter, and Brian Holiday. Last but not least for the St. Lunatics. Here you go, sweetie, with your pretty Taylor Swift nails. All right, legends. You know we are skipping box number 4 because it's right there, and we will rip that last. Here is box number 5. Good evening, Invader Zim. Did you take my knife? At least I know where it is. Good luck. Sean, this Saturday is the eBay exclusive stream. That is correct. Yes. So typically, for those of you that are new here to the family, we have a what we call Saturday Night Fever. Okay? Typically, we start at about 8:30 p.m. on Saturday nights because we go super, super late. Typically, I'm here till about 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. This Saturday is going to be different. And this is a first-time deal, folks. And it could be a one-time only kind of thing. Because we have now the privilege to go live on eBay Live, we're going to take a Saturday night, and we're not going to do our regular show here. We're going to do the regular show totally on eBay. Yep, we might be focusing our energy to eBay on Saturdays. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, it's a lot to try to do an eBay show and then another show after that. So we'll see. We'll play it by ear. Pack number 4, Ectomy. That is correct, Invader Zim. Yep, we're in the middle of a half case break right now, my man. That's right, James Reinhart. And it has nothing to do with John Travolta. True story. I love it so much. Oh, no way, Sean. That is your very first PSA 10? Oh, brother. I am humbled. Well, excited to get that out to you, my good man. And thank you for writing to support@junkwaxvintage.com and sending that address over there. That's a good point, honey. So Mrs. Junkwax just reminded us, and this goes to each and every one of you. Mrs. Junkwax checks the support@junkwaxvintage.com email exclusively. So she does not check social media messages. So if you're reaching out with a question, the best place to do that is support@junkwaxvintage.com. TTG Jerry and Shilly Sports, you absolute legends. I just saw that. You snuck one in on me. Shilly hit me with a beautiful 50 round of chilies. Mr. Shirelinger, I appreciate that, brother. And I just smacked you with a follow. Welcome to the family, my friend. I can't follow everybody, but I got you. And TTG Jerry, I already followed you a long time ago, my brother, and I cannot thank you enough. That is a brand new gift that I have never seen before. That is called a Star Map Polaris. That is amazing. Thank you, brother. DJP says, and Mrs. Junkwax responds lightning fast. She's pretty damn good at it, buddy. I agree. Malcolm in the Middle Moore. Jorbit Vivas. Heriberto Hernandez. Carson Benji, so nice. We have seen him twice. Braylon Dalen Payne on the prospect ticket to $2.99 for Milwaukee, as Alice Cooper would say. Thank you, James Reinhart. There you go, buddy. Smart man onward. Gracie says, I'm about to go to bed, but my family was all watching it. Sucks they are on past my bedtime. Oh, I'm sorry, Gracie. Gosh dang it. Yankee El Fernandez for the Colorado Rockies. That is number 2/199, and the Rockies is Alan White. Lucky Luciano for the Diamondbacks. Yohandy, Parker Smith, Cunningham, Yes Savage on the Optic. Cade Horton Heat for the Cubbies. Malcolm in the Middle Moore to $199 to go with the autograph that we found for the Texas Rangers. Congratulations again, Alan White. And shout out to me, hermano, Cesar Mendoza. Missed that gentleman. Lyle Lockhart for the Angels. That one is $199. Congratulations again, Alan White. Noble Meyer, Denton, Owen Hall, Jackson Merrill rookie for San Diego, going to Dr. Whiteman, paging Dr. A. Ron. Good evening, Holden Guthrie. How are you, you legend? Scotty Too Hottie Kuniko gracing us with his presence as well. Good to see you tonight, Scotty. Hey, Holden, my man. I was thinking about this earlier, and you came to mind. What is your favorite sport, Holden? If I may ask, my man. That is an Optic Semi-Stafura for WKRP. A Waxable Life, welcome back, buddy. Nice to see you again. Hope you've had a wonderful Wednesday, my dude. Brody Brecht for Colorado. Emilian Petrie to 199 for the Tampa Bay Rays, going to Jonesy. Congratulations to another OG of the family. Mr. McPhelan made the switch to Twitch. Excellent to see you over here, young man. So, folks, can I ask you to do me a solid? Can we give Mr. McPhelan that warm Junk Wax Vintage welcome? And Joe, welcome back, brother. Nice to see you again. Hey, you are so welcome for responding to your messages. I do my damnedest, buddy. Good to see you again, my man. Hope you've had a wonderful Wednesday, brother. All right, we have a Luke Keyshaw for Minnesota. Oh, thank you, Waxable. That is a base autograph for the Twinkies going to Mr. Alan White. Clifford, Kyle Teal, Kellen Lindsay, Bonham, Kevin and the Sims on the Prizm. Invader Zim. Oh, my man. Bro. Going above and beyond over there, Alex. I asked for a warm welcome, and you just went ahead and hit him with a free gifted sub. You rocked my face off, Invader Zim. Thank you, legend. And young man, Mr. McPhelan, I apologize, buddy, because you're no longer a part of the crew. Because you're now part of the family. Welcome to the family, young man, and thank you for making the switch to Twitch. I truly appreciate it. Jared from the island of Flores. Welcome back, J-Flow. Much love right back to you, you handsome son of a gun. All right, we have a Bryce Rayner. TTG Jerry hit me with a corgi. That is a magnificent gift, and I cannot thank you enough. Senor Villarreal, mi hermano de Austin. Excuse me. Good to see you back, Jaime. Rayner on the Prepping for the Pros. Cole Foster to 99 for the Gigantes. Scarborough for the Texas Rangers. My dear friends, my family, you absolute legends over here on Twitch have just started an absolutely wonderful As always, my dear friends, you know, if we take this hype train to an awesome level 6, we get to give away a Junk Wax Vintage Hitbox tonight. If we take this thing to a level 12, we get to give away 2 of them. That is correct, Mr. McPhelan. 11-2. Ouch, kabibbles. Seaver King for the Nationals. Trey Yasavage. So nice we have seen him thrice. Francisco Vilorio. Shepherdson. Jackson Merrill on a red Prizm rookie for the San Diegans. David Goggins. Paging Dr. A. Aaron. 30th on print to 199. Not too shabby. Tommy White for the Marlins on the Aces. Ooh. Max Muncy to 72 on the die cut for the Athletics. Excellent. Ryan Campos for the St. Lunatics on the base autograph. And the fictional Sid Finch with LP Langevin. Last but not least, finishing that one off. Danny Clark, thank you for smacking the follow button. Senor Villarreal, mucho aprecio, hermano. Como fue su miércoles? My friends, we are moving on to box number 6. Right here, my love. And there is some numbered cards for you. Shout out to the CEO sleeving away over here. That's right, Brick. That's right. All right, legends. Box number 6. Let's go. Right over Paso Robles' head. Ouch, kabibbles. Well, you might have one tonight, Blue Jays. But who knows? My Mariners have been known to come back. Ah, sí, yo entiendo, Jaime. Perfecto, señor. Lo mismo aquí. Igualmente. Empty box. Donut, welcome back, my man. Long time no see. Hello, hello. Jason with an E, Mr. Saltzgiver. Thank you, Jared from the island of Flores. Ah, Hans, Mr. Holden Guthrie. Baseball is your favorite sport. Outstanding. So you're a diehard San Francisco Giants fan. That is good to know, Holden. I appreciate that, brother. Who is your favorite Giants player, Holden? If I may ask. Mr. Siebert. hitting that follow button over here on Twitch. Thank you so much for making the switch, my friend. Excellent to have you. Avery Becker, thank you for smacking the follow over here on the TikTok. And Onward, my man, blowing me up with some positive pepitas. And I heart you right back, Onward. Thank you for making the switch to TikTok and raining down gifts of joy and love on my face. I appreciate it, my brother. So, folks, all joking aside, my OGs have heard this many, many times, but the fact is, folks, the true MVPs of this entire channel, of course, above and beyond Mrs. Junkwax, is those gifts on TikTok and the hype trains that we have over here on Twitch. I would not be here doing this with you without those. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so damn much. My wife and I run a small little card business over here, folks, and those gifts over here on TikTok, the hype trains, are what kind of help us push this thing over the edge. So, sincere appreciation. That is correct, Mr. McThelan. We're at hype train level 1, and it looks like that hype train might be pulling into the station. But of course, my dear friends, I am nothing but grateful. Maybe we can give away a little hit box a little bit later. That would be amazing. Solomon Salvador, valiant effort, my brother. I truly appreciate it. Gracias, Salvi. And we have a Jonah Tong for the Mets, and Mr. Peaks blowing me away with a money gun over here. Nurse T, what's up, Tony? Thank you for the crown, you absolute legend. Oh, my Lanta. Onward. Damn. That's a whole lot of pumpkins, my dude. Goodness gracious, sir. Jonah Tong, stud for the Mets. I repeat, we have a Pfeiffer down. Good evening, Ryan. How are you, my brother? 20 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen. We're at 40%. Looks like we're giving away a hit box a little bit later tonight, but as always, my dear friends, I cannot thank you enough for your participation in those hype trains. Mr. Charlie Condon. Mr. Peaks, blowing us up with more gifts over here, you absolute legend. Thank you so much, my brother. Woo! Old Jared Thomas. Mike Sirota. Shout out to the Knack, number to 299 for WKRP in Cincinnati. Chase Hampton for the Pinstripes. Base Auto. Kalen Dalen Culpepper. Good evening, Tony. Welcome back, my man. Oh, it put the hat on Mizarowski. Nice try, though, there, Jerry. I appreciate it. Holden, thank you, my brother. Benito Santiago and Buster Posey. Good call. Couple of absolutely incredible gigantes. I like where your head's at there, buddy. How about old Balake Walters? Matt Shaw. Yohandy for the Nationals. 8th on print, $2.99. Sebastian Walcott for the Rangers. Noah Schultz. Kalen Dalen Culpepper. There you go, Minnesota. That is another one for Alan White. Colin Houck for the Mets. Oh, by the way, legends, if it is your very first time joining us over here on Twitch, you will notice that there are some hilarious custom Dalen cards down in the bottom left corner. And if you folks have not made the switch to Twitch yet, you probably should. They're hilarious. Zach DeLoach. Wait till you see the Playboy one. Hurston Waldrep. Napchick. Jet Williams for the Mets on the red prism. That is number 2/199. Walker Janik for the Astros. To 99. Bryce Cunningham for the Pinstripes. Thank you so much, Onward. You rock my face off twice. And then once again in the morning. Fenwick Trimble for Bienvenidos a Miami. Christian Moore. Maya. Sproat. Massey. Nate Dome on the prism for the Mets. Caleb Lomavita. Yohandy Morales to 299. Another one for the Nationals going to Mr. Koba. Ooh, how about an Alsop? That is number 2/149 for Uncle Moosey's Baltimore Orioles. Paging Dr. A. Ron. Ryan Johnson. Baumeister. Aiden May. Hector Rodriguez. Ryan Johnson. Slade Caldwell on the Preppin' for the Pros for the Arizonans. Owen Hall for the Motor City Kitties. 12 out of 25. Awesome. Congratulations, Glenn Poley. Ivan Melendez for the Diamondbacks going to Mr. Peaks. How about some instant karma there, my brother from down under? Beautiful. Jackson Kent and Thatcher Hurd finishing that one off. Box number 6 in the books. Caja numero 7, box number 7. Nurse T. Tony says, did you do the 2024 Panini Prospect Break yet? Or maybe that is what you're doing now. That is exactly what we're doing now, my friend. Yes, sir. So this is a half case break, and we are on box number 7 of 10. And goodness freaking gracious, Onward over here is absolutely blowing me up with beautiful TikTok gifts. My friend, grateful does not even begin to describe what I am feeling in this moment, my brother. Thank you so damn much. That is astonishing. Damn. You might be setting a record over there, my man, and I could not agree more, Mr. Hawkins. Good to see you, Jason. All right, legends. Box number 7. Ryan Fife. You did, my man. You just hit a 3-stream streak, brother. Thank you so much for joining us. That is a beautiful thing. Got yourself some channel points. Pack number 4, Ectomy. Excuse me. I agree, Mr. McFeelan. Onward is a real one. You are right. There you go, Mikey Koba. I got to be honest, folks. I've never seen that either. So that might be a new thing. Shout out to Twitch. Well, alrighty then. Welcome back, Poster Boy. Happy hump evening, my dude. Tim Weston, shout out to you and your boy. He says, what is your favorite product to rip? Good question. If I had a pew-pew to my head and I could only rip one product? That's a tough question. But I do really, really love 2022 Topps Chrome Cosmic. And oh, by the way, folks, I got a little glimpse of 2025 Topps Chrome Cosmic Baseball today. We are going hard on that one, folks. Just to let you know, this is your home for 2025 Topps Chrome Cosmic. We have gone very, very hard on Cosmic the last 3 years, and we will do it again. Sean, do we ever rip UFC cards? Oh, yes, we do, my brother. That is actually my favorite sport. We rip a lot of UFC. Yes, sir. We should have a break coming sometime in the next week or so, I hope. So we do a lot of UFC, WWE. If it comes in packs, we rip it, pretty much. All sports, Pokemon, Star Wars, Marvel, soccer, Stranger Things, Alf, RoboCop 2, Dick Tracy. We've ripped all kinds of stuff here. Squishmallows, that is correct, Mrs. Junkwax. Thank you, the Todd Father. Thank you, Mr. Peaks. I agree, Poster Boy. So good question there, Mr. Weston. Angel Martinez, Mitch Jebb, Peyton Tolley for the Bo Sox. Shout out to the Super Stroopers and old Timbo T-Wood and my massholes. Bryce Rayner. Balake Dunn for WKRP in Cincinnati to 199. Carly Soto for Minnesota. Hello, nurse. Good to see you, Tony, and thank you so much for hitting that streak. Beautiful thing, my man. Owen Casey. Redfield. Vetrano. Your number 1 draft pick, Mr. Travis Bazzana. Eric Hernandez. And I think that is a black Velocity Prism numbered to 39 for the Atlanta Braves. Correct. 5th on print to 39. Beautiful. Mrs. J. We have a Tommy White on the Aces. Carson Benji. Midnight in Braden Montgomery for the Boston Red Sox. That's a nice one. Congratulations again, Alan White. That should be numbered to 99. Correct. 67 out of 99. Nailed it, Brick. Thank you, brother. And oh my Lanta, Onward just hit me with 409 ice creams. How did you know that ice cream is one of my favorite foods, buddy? Sean Keys. 6'7". I see you, brother. You sound like my boys. J.D. Dix. Eddie Reinders. Sean Sullivan. Harlan for the Trolley Dodgers. And that one is numbered 30th on print to 99. Cade Horton Heat for the Cubbies. Brock Porter to 49 for the Texas Rangers. Another one for Mr. Alan White. Congratulations, legend. Ryan Fife. This is a break, my friend. This is a half case break. Jesus Baez for the Mets. That is another one for my fellow Austinite, Mr. Jason Frazier. To 199. Santana. Kendall George. Max Muncy. Wiggins. Vetrano. Your number 1 draft pick, Mr. Travis Bazzana. So nice. We have seen him thrice. Angel Martinez to 299 for the Clevelanders. Shout out to Yessie Hockey, Mr. Tim Hudson. But this one goes to Alan White tonight. Cade Denton for the Rockies. That is back-to-back Alan White. Congratulations, Alan. To 125. Jairo Iriarte for the White Sox. Connor Griffin. Christian Scott. Silas. Jackson Kent. Noble Meyer for Bienvenidos a Miami. Seaver King on the Preppin' for the Pros for the Nationals going to Mikey Kobaugh to 199. JD Gonzalez for the Tampa Bay Rays going to Jonesy. Shout out to one of the Oest of OGs of the family. And Aiden Miller for the Fightin' Phillies with Griff O'Farrell for Uncle Moosey's Orioles. Finishing off box number 7. Big Perm has a question. He says, any more Star Wars art cards coming to the shop? She has ordered some, and they should be here in a couple of weeks, my man. They do take a little bit to get here. Good question. You know I love those. Big Money Dodge, the Mariners game is on right now, my man. All right, Legends. Box number 8 of 10. Good luck. Thank you, Mr. McThean. Shout out to my Sea Chickens. Empty box number 8. Pack number 4, Ectomy. And of course, we will rip all those after our box number 4. Onward. How about SpongeBob? So we are looking for some decently priced SpongeBob. We have had several requests for SpongeBob. Yes, my love. So as I have said before, I will always be transparent with you folks. We do not have what is called allocations. Okay, so for those of you that don't know what allocations are, an allocation is when the card manufacturer makes boxes with you in mind. Okay, so a lot of like your bigger breakers, like your Backyard Breaks, your Filth Bomb, people like that, those people have what is called an allocation. So they get like 100 cases at a time, and they get them for unbelievable pricing. It is kind of nuts. I've had a couple of times to kind of see behind the curtain, and it's kind of crazy how much they get those products for. But they're also making like $500,000 orders at a time, right? We're not quite there yet. So we're climbing this card ladder, folks, and I'm absolutely confident that eventually we will have allocations. But for the moment, we don't. So what that means is we basically go buy our products the same way you do. We go to the local card shop. We have a couple of different online outlets, and basically we have to buy them and then mark them up a minuscule amount because we want to stay competitive, right? So it's always a challenge. So sometimes there are products out there that I would love to have, but they're already marked up so much that we would have to mark them up even more, and I just don't feel good about it. You know what I mean? So that is why there are some products we just don't have yet. Poster Boy, can you explain that 6-7 to us? We don't get it. I don't get it either. It's just something the kids are saying, my friends. 6-7. Kind of like Skibbity Toilet Riz. Like that. It's brain rot. Yeah. There you go, Big Money Dodge. Yeah, I don't blame you, buddy. We were down by 10 in the top of the 7th. Ouch, kabibbles. Old Brandon Sproat. Massey. That's right, Mrs. Junkwax. Mike Sirota. To 199. Chris Cortez for the Angels on the Aces. A dollop of Dollander. That is correct, Nurse T. Yes. Yes. I would never say that, but you could say that. Yes. That is true. Yes. It's astonishing sometimes, but true. 15th on print to 99, Mr. McDermott. I know, Erich. I know, brother. Thank you, Jason Hawkins. Eyebrows on fleek. JD Dix. Adrian Santana. There you go, Poster Boy. That is correct. We just didn't run around saying it, right? We just wrote it on our binders. Anthony Melch. Hi, nice to have you, buddy. Welcome to the family. Tristan Groenevelt says, go Blue Jays and need a huge Scherzer retirement game for her. We'll see. Hector Rodriguez. Lyle Lockhart. Connor Griffin for the Pirates. Tommy White. First on print. They don't call me the bookend king for nothing, my dear friends. First on print to 49 for the Athletics. And that goes to Ryan Bruns. Congratulations, buddy. I literally cannot thank you enough for understanding that, Tony. That means more to me than you will ever know, my brother. Thank you. Drew Thorpe for the White Sox. Anthony Melch, thank you for smacking that follow button, my man. Welcome to the family. Glad to have you. Ryan Bartley, welcome back, my good man. Kendall George. Dylan Cruz. That's right, meaty Brad Greeny. Thank you, Mr. Koba. Thank you, Chef. How about a dollop of Dollander. You and I both, Erich, we're on the same page, my man. So believe it or not, during this morning's show, I said, I hope the Blue Jays win tonight because I would love to see a series, right? Well, I got my wish. Tommy Troy. Sean Sullivan. What, honey? The Cubs are not in it. They're out. Yeah, we don't have to get divorced now. Sean Sullivan for the Rockies. Bryce Rayner on the Preppin' for the Pros. Good evening, Dan Holdren. Excellent to see you. Icy Dan Holdren, how are you, my good man? Long time no see, buddy. PJ Morlando to $2.99 for Bienvenidos. Ame. Colton Yellow Ledbetter. Shout out to Pearl Jam. And Mookie Wilson. Cade Cooler. Hyro. Dawson Hill. Stafora. Caden Grice on the Optic. Cade Horton Heat for the Cubbies on the Aces. That's right, Erich. Correct. A house divided, my man. You nailed it, Jason Hawkins. Old Mookie Blaylock. That's what I was looking for. Thank you, brother. Brody Brecht. Cole Foster on the Red Power. Shout out to my buddy Holden. But this one goes to Bobby Viles and the Gigantes. And that one is 86 out of 99. Congratulations, Bobby. Griff O'Farrell. Ivan Melendez. Hampton. Travis Sikora. DeLauder on the Optic. Travis Bazana on the Ping. Mikey Romero for the Bo Sox to 99. And that one goes to Mr. Alan White. Nathan Detmer for the Athletics. That is another one for Mr. Bruins. The name's Dalton. Rushing. Shout out to Patrick Swayze. And Brock Porter for the Texas Rangers, last but not least. And that is box number 8. On to box number 9. There you go, Erich. I like it. Dave Cooley, auto not worth a whistle. I appreciate that, brother. Jason Hawkins says, why can't you keep your thoughts together watching 5 streams, thousands of cards in a ball game? Right? Thank you, Jason Hawkins. I appreciate that, bro. All right. Box number 9. Good luck. Thank you so much, Brad Greeny. Mr. Big Money Dodge says, I'm a diehard Angels fan, but glad the Mariners are in it finally. You and I both, my good man. Mr. Cooley, sincerely appreciate you smacking that follow button, brother. Welcome to the family. Pack number 4, Ectomy. Mr. Peacharelli says, Dalen on the shop, is that break up there, or is this the second half already sold out? Nope, this was just the first half, my man. So we haven't posted the second half yet, have we? Yeah, so we're going to post the second half tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So for those of you that want to get into the entire case break, that is basically what we're doing. You saw that sealed case when we started the show tonight. So this is the first 10 boxes out of that sealed case. The second half will go live tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Might want to set yourself an alarm because that one is a doozy right there at 7. I love it, Erich. Thank you, brother. I know Victor Lopez. I know it. Brad Greeny, I sincerely appreciate the positivity, my man. Thank you as always, Bradley. Yeah, we do have a huge shipment coming in tomorrow, folks. So we will have some more brand new random breaks going up in the shop as well. And we've got some juicy personal stuff going up there too. Yeah. So after we did our Family Appreciation Week, we went through almost every single hobby box that we had. So that was exactly what we wanted to do. And now we're running a little bit low, but we get a whole lot more tomorrow. All right, legends, we have Carson Benji for the Mets. Taylor. Christian Scott for the Mets. Almost back-to-back Mets, and that is numbered to 149. Nick Kurtz on the Ping. Balake Mitchell to 49 for the Kansas City Royals. Shout out to Mr. Alan White, his PC team. Aiden May for the Marlins. Base autograph. Jacob Melton. Jesus Baez. DeLauder. Tommy White. Fernandez on the Optic. Connor Griffin for the Pirates on the Preppin' for the Pros. Charlie Condon back-to-back Preppin' for the Pros, and that one is to 99. Shout out to my Colorado cousins. There you go, Alan White. That is a blue parallel Preppin' for the Pros. Good evening, Dutchie. How are you doing, my brother? Excellent to see you back, you handsome son of a gun. Josh Noth for Milwaukee, and that goes to Alan White and the Brew Crew. Oh, wow. They don't call me the bookend king for nothing, my dear friends. That is the third one of the break. 125 out of 125. Congratulations, Alan White. Hayden Grice. Thank you, Jason Hawkins. And you are correct, my man. I sincerely appreciate your understanding and recognition of that, my dude. Ryan Waldschmidt. Balake Larson. Creeper Clark Candiati. Dawson Hill. Chris Cortez for the Angels on the Aces. Funky Cole Messina to $2.99 for the Crazy Coloradans. Miles Naylor. How about 1/3 of the brothers Naylor? And that is a base autograph Prizm for the Oakland Athletics. Shout out to Dutchie, but that goes to Ryan Bruns this evening. Gabriel Hughes. Alex Clemmy. Basundo. Mike Sirota. I'll see myself out. Roderick Arias for the Pinstripes. Honeycutt. That is Rich Honeycutt's grandson, making me feel a little bit old. Dawson Hill. GoldenEye on print to $1.99 for Minnesota. How about a Griffin red herring? Shout out to Pete and Pete. Somebody please give me a hell yeah in the chat if you get that reference. That one is numbered to $1.99. Outstanding. Josh Knopf for Milwaukee. Mr. Thorpe. Cole Carrig. Tanner Hall. Joey Oakey for the Clevelanders. And I think that one's going to be numbered to 25. Correct. 11th on print to 25. Beautiful. And that one goes to Alan White. Mizorowski for the Brew Crew. Tommy Troy. LP Langevin. That is back-to-back autographs for Mr. Alan White and the Kansas City Royals. Ricardo. And my PC, last but not least, Lou J. Beautiful. I see a squat. Very nice, my man. I appreciate that. All right, you legends. Mr. Wade Block. Speaking of OGs of the family, it is damn good to see you tonight, my brother. Big hugs and firm handshakes. Wade, how are you, my man? Hey, good evening. You are just in time to see us busting into our penultimate box of 10. So this is box number 10, folks. You always know that we have that box number 4 right there. We're going to rip that one in just a moment. Good luck. How was your Wednesday, Wade? Pack number 4, Ectomy. Empty box. Hey, Sean, if you're taking off tonight, my brother, thank you as always for popping that handsome face in here. I sincerely hope that we get to see you tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Same junk time, same junk channel. So we will be back here tomorrow, folks, as always. Tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. and tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And just a friendly reminder, folks, we will not have our normal Saturday night show tonight. Or Saturday night. So please remember that, folks. And if you have not hit our link tree yet and gone to our eBay live store, please feel free to do so. I agree, Mikey Koba. No kabooms yet, Druzer. Doing some work in Wade Block? Well, I'm glad you can tune in tonight, my brother. You're making my evening as always, buddy. Great to see you. Hope you're having a decent shift today, my man. Speaking of OGs, so Mr. Wade Block over here has been with me for years. Shout out to my closet crew. All right, we got Balake Larson. Creeper Candiati. Good afternoon, C4. Welcome back, Mr. 4. Nice to have you, bud. My Call of Duty buddy. Heston Kerstadt for Uncle Moosey's Orioles. That is 68 on print, $2.99. Braylon Dalen Payne on the ping. Nick Kurtz on the prepping for the pros. Napchick for Clevelanders. And that one is numbered 126 out of 149. Here you go, honey. Nathan Detmer for the Athletics. Shout out to Dutchie. Lyle Lockhart. Chase Burns. Lasco. Cooler. Paul Skeens on the Aces. Beautiful. And that one goes to Alan White. Charlie Condon. 39 of 99 for the Colorado Rockies. That is back-to-back Alan White. Congratulations, legend. Been a hell of a day there for you, C4, excuse me. Well, I hope I can take your mind off it for a little bit, my man. Thank you, Holden. My gallant brother, Jeremy. has a question. How many more left in this rip, Dalen? Just wondering for the Series 2 next. Yes, the Series 2 is going to be next. So this is our penultimate box, my man. So we're doing this box next, and then we're getting into that Top Series 2. We're almost there, my friend. Gabriel Hughes on the Optic base autograph for the Rockies. Eric Hernandez, Rocafort, Kellen Lindsay, Bonnemer, Bazana on the Optic. Dante Nori for the Fightin' Phillies. Tyson Lewis, 71st on print for WKRP to 199. Dawson Hill for Minnesota, base autograph. Orlando Martinez, Geloff, Malcolm in the Middle, Moore. Jorbit Vivas. Jesus Baez for the Mets on the Optic. Kalen Dalen Culpepper for Minnesota. I see you, Mikey Koba. Dante Nori for the Fightin' Phillies. The Dante's so nice, we got him twice. Senor Martinez, buenas noches, hermano. Great to see you as always, my brother. How was your Wednesday, buddy? Hackenberg for the Braves. Paul Wilson, Charlie Soto, Parker Smith, Cunningham, Benji for the Mets. Travis Sikora for the Nationals. Ricardo to 299 for Alan White's Royals. Orlando Martinez for the Angels, base autograph. Tyson Lewis and Chase Harlan for the Trolley Dodgers. Last but not least. All right, legends.
One down, one to go.
This is our final box, and then we're getting into all 10 of our pack number 4s. For the final time in this break, my homies, you know what we must do. We shout, Grippeth. And we shout, Rippeth. Good luck. I feel the same way there, Senor Martinez. And I cannot thank you enough for those beautiful gifts, my friend. Thank you, Big Money Dodge. I see you as well, my brother. I heart you right back, gentlemen. Last pack number 4 ectomy. My friends, if you would allow me just a moment, I am stepping on wrappers down here. 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. So much better. There we go. All right, all right. Mr. Piccirilli says, I am tired, but I'm invested on seeing this baby through to the end. I appreciate that, David. Thank you, buddy. And Mr. Piccirilli, just a heads up, brother. We did officially put your pile off to the side, away from everybody else's. So instead of shipping yours until we see you in person, we're just going to keep that pile going, buddy, so you can pick it up in person. And super, super, super excited to meet you, man. Long time coming. And hopefully first of many. Sounds wonderful, David. Excited to see you, brother. All right, folks. Box number 4. Good luck. Dollop of Dollander. Tommy Troy. Morlando. Straight cash, homie. Cash Mayfield on the Aces for San Diego. $199. Cam Smith for the Cubbies. There you go, Mikey Koba. 186. No, excuse me, 106 of 199. Balake Burke for the Milwaukee Brewers. And that one is numbered 38 out of 125. Suthasine, Keyshaw. Midnight and Braden Montgomery for the Bo Sox. Funky Cole Messina. Joey Oakey for the Clevelanders to 199. Beautiful. Mr. Ward, I cannot thank you enough for those golden boxing gloves. Reminds me of an old Call of Duty Zombies map. Chase Burns on the Domination. Balake Burke on the Ping to go with that autograph. Ooh, PJ Morlando for Bienvenidos a Miami. Going to Mr. Alan White on the Blue Wave Prizm. I think that might be numbered to 75. Indeed it is. 7th on print to 75. Nate Dome. Darren DeBerry. Dawson Hill. I see a die cut down there. Semi Stafura. And we have a Boston Red Sox on the die hard. On the die cut. Zach Earhard. Got ahead of myself on that one. That one is 2nd on print to 10.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God!
Congratulations to the Boston Red Sox, and that is Mr. Alan White, numbered to 10. Beautiful card there, brother. Tommy White for the Athletics. Cole Carrig for the Colorado Rockies, 299 out of 299. My dear friends, that is our fourth bookend of the break. Beautiful. They don't call me the bookend king for nothing, gosh dang it. Alake Larson. Base autograph for the White Sox. Wyatt Sanford. Kemp Alderman with the weather. Mr. Anderson. Bowen. Sean Sullivan. We found his autograph not too long ago. I believe Onward gifted that to somebody, that big sweetie. Chase Dollop of Dollander on the Aces. Ooh, Mizorowski to 199 for the Brew Crew. That goes again to Mr. Alan White. Rocafort for the Kansas City Royals. That is back-to-back Alan White. 45 out of 75 there for you, Alan, for your PC team. Excellent. Lyle Lockhart. Eric Hernandez. Hadley Ho there, Tyson Neighbors. Bryce Rayner. Gabriel Hughes on the Optic. Your number one draft pick, Mr. Travis Bazana on the Domination. Braden Taylor back-to-back Domination. And that is a red foil to 199 for the Tampa Bay Rays. Going to Jonesy. Congratulations, Jonesy. Gino Groover. Shout out to Mr. Esposito. Our awesome Arizonans. That is a base autograph. Carson Rocafort for the Royals and Orlando Martinez. Last but not least. There you go, legends. 10 boxes. And now we get into those fabled pack number 4s.
Oh, yeah.
Good luck. Good evening, Yessie Hockey. How are you, my good man? Shout out to my Clevelanders. Hope you had a wonderful Wednesday, my dude. You are just in time. These are our pack number 4s from a half case break. And then we're getting into another break. We have a Topps Series 2. Just a random single hobby box. And then I think we have some beautiful family rips. Invader Zim. I see a blaster box for you over here, my friend. Some 2024 Heritage Baseball. Thank you for your patience as we get through these breaks. All right. This is the first half of those pack number 4s. How dare you, Yessie Hockey? How dare you, sir? Those are fighting words. I'm just kidding. Mr. Linus, and welcome back to the Swedish Chef. Always good to see you, my brother. Happy Thursday for you. Mr. Hampton. Thank you so much, Ryan Fife. I agree. Thank you, Holden. Travis Sikora. Also, for the Baltimore Orioles to 149. Mr. Paul Skeens on the Domination. Midnight and Braden Montgomery. Earhard. So nice. The Boston Red Sox just got him twice. Autograph, and you just got that number to 10 die cut. Fernandez. Nathan Detmer. Francisco Vilorio. Shepherdson. Lucky Luciano for Arizona. Almost a color match. That is 141 out of 199. Carter Holton for the Braves. Waldschmidt. Oh, hell yeah. How about your number one draft pick going to the Cleveland Guardians? And that is another one for Mr. Alan White. Brother, you are murdering this break, Alan White. Goodness gracious, my friend. Might want to cover your eyes for that one, Yessie Hockey. I'm going to go ahead and top load that one up for you, buddy. Beautiful. Invader Zim says, of course, I love the show, even if it's waiting for my rips. Never been so committed to a streamer, and I couldn't be a better one. Bro. That is unbelievably kind of you to say, and I appreciate that, Alex. Thank you, legend. Grateful you're here in this family, my man. Thank you so damn much. All right, how about a Cooper Pratt? Mr. Baith, welcome back, my man. Bryce Matthews, Heston Kjerstad, McDermott, back-to-back Orioles, Fernandez for the Trolley Dodgers. And that is 22nd on print to 199. PJ Morlando, Cade Horton Heat. How about a little Evening Dix?
Giggity, giggity.
Our second Dix autograph of the break for Arizona. Jacob Wright. Paul Skeens, so nice. We have seen him thrice. Midnight in Braden Montgomery. Funky Cole Messina. Trey Savage. Shout out to my Canadian cousin, Mr. Jason Russell. 61st on print to 149. To go with your autograph. Tommy White on the Aces. Carson Benji. Oh, my Lanta. you kidding me? Goodness gracious. Mr. Alan White. Damn. Your second Travis Bazzana autograph, my dude. Gotta love those pack number 4s. Eh? 24th on print to 125 there, Alan White. Congratulations, my man. Goodness gracious. Connor Griffin for the Pirates. Aiden Miller for the Fightin' Phillies. Cam Caminetti. Drew Beam. Numbered to 79 on the pink Velocity Prism for the White Sox. Jairo Iriarte. And that is second on print to 79. Brody Brecht for Colorado. Travis Bazzana, so nice. We have seen him thrice. Shout out to the artist in the ambulance. Joseph Redfield for the Angels on the Prism. That one is numbered 82nd on print. Shout out to the 82nd Airborne. Cool. Dylan Cruz for the Nationals. And Cade Cooler throwing the heater. I know, Yesy Hockey. I know, brother. Goodness gracious. Holy Bazzana Batman. Onward, you are correct. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. We love some Alan White here in the family. All right, legends. This is the last pack magic. Best of luck to each and every one of you. Yesy Hockey wants to buy one of these Travis Bazzana autographs off you, Alan White. So, Yesy Hockey, if you want to make the switch to Twitch, Alan White is over here. John Taylor, no sir. We are live on 5 separate platforms, John. We're live on TikTok, Facebook, Kick, YouTube, and Twitch. So you got options, my friend. Thank you for being here tonight, my friend. Big Chief 420, Mr. Spradlin. What's up, Richie? Welcome back, my dude. Not my Richie. Shout out to La Bamba, one of my favorite movies when I was a little kid. Give me a hell yeah if you know some La Bamba. Rest in peace to Richie Valens. Not my Richie. All right, Alonzo Treadwell. Mike Bovey. Hadley ho there, Tyson Neighbors. And that one is 56 and a 99 for the San Diegans. David Goggins. There you go, Onward. Nailed it. How about a Kumar Rocker for the Texas Rangers? Billy Batts says, how do you stream all those different streams? It's not easy, my brother. Good question. It took me a long time. Jason Hawkins, nailed it, brother. Thank you. Kumar Rocker. Nick McLean. I believe that is a White Sox? Correct. Going to Alan White. Nick Kurtz for the Athletics. Rintaro Sasaki. Chase Burns. Ryan Lasco. Noble Meyer for Bienvenidos. Ami on a damn near color match. And that is 13th on print to 99. I think you're ahead of me, Mr. Saltzgiver, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Right now, Randy Arozarena is up to bat. And it is the top of the 8th. Bottom of the 8th, excuse me. Dollop of Dollander. Connor Griffin for the Pirates. Ooh, pretty one for the Boston Red Sox. That is another one for Mr. Alan White. And that is 5th on print to 75. Congratulations, Alan. Griffin Burkholder, Speedy Gonzalez, Andrew Walters, Romero, Chase Harlan for the Trolley Dodgers. And that is 166 out of 199. Connor Griffin on the Preppin. Chris Cortez for the Angels on the Aces. Rodney Green Jr. going to Ryan Bruins and the Athletics. Excellent. That is correct, Onward. You're not wrong, brother. Beautiful. Oh, no way, Bobby Ballgame. Yeah, you guys are way ahead of me on that one. Because I'm watching Randy Arozarena run around the bases. But thank you, my man. I appreciate that. David Shields, Ethan Salas, Eddie Reinders for the Pirates, Mr. Tony Hernandez. It is awesome to see you tonight, my brother. How are you? Moderator extraordinaire. I get to see you twice today, my man. I am humbled. Thank you. Mr. Sean Sullivan, Cole Foster, Braden Taylor. Cole Foster, so nice. You got him twice for the Gigantes, numbered in 199. Tommy White for the Marlins. Beautiful. And that is 52nd on print to 125. Tyler the Black, Colton Yellow Ledbetter. Enrique the Radfield Jr. Christian Opper, Speedy Gonzalez for the Tampa Bay Rays to 149. Big Ben Hess for the Pinstripes. Alan Fasundo back-to-back Pinstripes, 20th on print to 299. Tyson Lewis for WKRP in Cincinnati. That is another one for Mr. Alan White. About 45 of 75. Wow, back-to-back home runs, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we're trying. We're trying, gosh dang it. 4-12. Cooper Pratt for Milwaukee and Bryce Matthews. Somebody please bang a trash can for those Astros. There you go, my dear friends. 10 boxes in the books. And that is one half of that sealed case. So just a friendly reminder, folks, that other half of the sealed case will go live tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Congratulations to the Dumper and a Rosarena. All right, folks, we have a heroic recap to go through. Are these all the autographs, sweetheart? So we have 60 autographs to go through here, folks. So I'm actually going to separate out the autographs, and we're just going to go through the autographs. Cool? Because there is 60 of them. Actually, you know what, folks? If you're in the chat right now and you want a recap, please give me a hell yeah. If you do not want a recap, don't say anything. Because I know most of you were here for this whole thing, so we might not need to do a recap. All right, looks like we might not need a recap. I see you, Wadward. I got you, Nurse T. My pleasure. We'll do a recap. Just let me go through all these autographs, because there is a lot of them. All right. Those are all numbered. Low numbered cards. And this is all the autographs. Damn. That's a lot of ink, folks. All right, legends. Here we go. Angel Martinez for Cleveland. Jairo Iriarte for the White Sox. Redfield for the Angels. Cole Messina for the Rockies. Malcolm in the Middle Moore. On-card autograph for the Texas Rangers. 10 boxes upside down 10 times. Freebird, I wish I could, my man. It would take me even longer to go through it and separate out the top 10. I might as well just go through them all real quick. Owen Hall for the Motor City Kitties. Grant Taylor for the Cubbies. Bennett Lee for the Motor City Kitties. Flossie Blossie for Toronto. Asundo for the Pinstripes. Bonnemer for the White Sox. Blasco for the Athletics. Geloff for the Trolley Dodgers. Morlando for the Marlins. Gino Groover for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Mikey Kobaugh says, hey, Dalen, can you put that Cam Smith in the pile of Mr. Peach-Reilly? Me and him will figure something out. I'm sure best to get it to him while you have it out. I appreciate that, Mr. Kobaugh. Mrs. Junkwax, can you write a little note that we need to pull the Cam Smith and give it to Mr. Peach-Reilly? CAM. All right. Moving on. We have a Rocafort for the Royals. Balake Larson for the White Sox. Earhart for Boston. Travis Bazana. Beautiful. Lyle Lockhart. Yankiel Fernandez. Fenwick Trimble. Kalen Dalen Culpepper for Minnesota. Chase Hampton for the Pinstripes. Rodney Green for the Athletics. Tommy White for the Marlins. Tyson Lewis for WKRP. Nick McLean for the White Sox. And Kyle Teal for the Bo Sox. We're about halfway. Michael Martinez, thank you so much for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. Chase Alsup. And that goes to the Baltimore Orioles. Ivan Melendez, Charlie Soto, Midnight, and Braden Montgomery for the Red Sox. Bobby Viles. I am so sorry, my man. I'm going to get into that Series 2 right after this, my brother. I appreciate your patience. I'm so sorry, Bobby. But if you're taking off tonight, my man, have a magnificent remainder of your evening, and I hope to see you tomorrow morning, my brother. J.D. Gonzalez for Tampa Bay. Cade Denton for Colorado. Griffin Red Herring. I believe he is a Met, but I could be wrong. We'll double check on that one. A little Evening Dix. J.D. Dix. Campos for the St. Lunatics. Orlando Martinez for the Angels. Balake Burke for Milwaukee. Travis Bazana, so nice. Alan White got him twice for the Clevelanders. Trey Yesavage, 225 for the Blue Jays. Shout out to Jason Russell. 1/3 of the brothers Naylor for the Athletics. Jesus Baez for the Mets. Last round. Nathan Detmer for the Athletics. Cole Foster for the Gigantes. Colton Yellow Ledbetter for the Rays. Drew Thorpe for the White Sox. Chase McDermott for Baltimore, numbered to 99. Noth for Milwaukee. Aiden May for the Marlins. Napchick for the Clevelanders. LP Langevin for the Royals. Scarborough for the Texas Rangers. Keyshaw for Minnesota. Hackenberg for the Braves. Dawson Hill for Minnesota. Gabriel Hughes for Colorado. J.D. Dix, so nice, you got him twice. Joseph Redfield for the Angels. And last but not least, Hidley Ho there, Tyson Neighbors. That is not an autograph, but that one is numbered 299. So there you go, legends. 60 autographs. That was beautiful, and I am indescribably excited to bust into that second half of that case, because I do not think we saw a case hit in that one, folks. All right, folks, break number 2 of the evening. And thank you so much. I appreciate you letting me know that break number 17 of Topps Series 2 is also sold out. So, folks, yes, it did, my love. You know what we must do. We got to find out who gets what. Good luck. Shout out to our buddy Rachel for this handy-dandy little dice tray. Lucky number 6. 5 and 1. 6. All right, folks. 6 times. Oh, we got to load some baseball teams. May I please have a copyable list of all MLB baseball teams, please, and thank you. Excuse me. 12-4 Blue Jays. Top of the 9th. Wow. And Blue Jays just went yard. Oh, nice. There you go. Beautiful. 13-2. Shout out to Addison Barger. Very nice. Well, I think the Blue Jays are going to take this one, folks. But that's okay. I am very happy that they won one. Loading some teams here, folks. Thank you for bearing with me for 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Okie dokie. Sorry about that. Thank you, Mikey. I agree, Solomon. Thank you, buddy. You were absolutely correct. Onward. And Jeremy Gallant, I could not agree more. Congratulations, my Toronto Blue Jay brothers. So my TikTokers, thank you for bearing with us for just a couple of minutes here. I know it's not the most entertaining thing, staring at a break sheet, but I appreciate you. I'm giving everybody over here the opportunity to get the teams that they want, if they can. Thank you, Onward. I appreciate that, buddy. Yesy Hockey. Dalen, can you confirm I'm in break number 17? You have the break sheet left? Okay. I think you do, Yesy, but she's filling out the break sheet right now, my friend. Yep, you got it. Good to go, brother. Yesy Hockey says, I bought a few spots and you said it was sold like instantaneously. Gotcha, brother. Very nice. Yep, you closed it out, buddy. Thank you for closing out break number 17 of Top Series 2. All right, we might have a trade over here. Maybe. Mr. Peaks asking if Zach Baxter is here. Zach, are you in the house, my man? Thank you, my love. I love it. Thank you, Onward. Mr. Fridge beating that screen like it owes him back child support money. Thank you, my good man. Welcome to see you back again. Hope you've had a wonderful Wednesday, dude. All right, legends. I do not see any trading happening over here on the Twitch, so I think we're going to flip this back around and get them locked in. Mr. Armstrong, welcome back, my man. It is always nice to see you as well. Another OG of the family gracing us with his presence. He says, I am feeling generous tonight. What bot should I buy and donate to raffle off to a lucky winner in the chat? You know, my brother, that is never necessary, but I am immensely grateful if you decide to. That is very kind of you, my friend. I love you so much, Onward. My man. Beautiful. That is very kind of you, my man. I appreciate even the offer. I love it, Onward. I love it. All right, legends. I think the trading has come to a dull roar. Let's go ahead and lock them in. I appreciate you bearing with me for just a moment, folks, while I get these locked in. Mr. Peaks taking spots 1 through 7. And you know what, folks? Since Rashid over there was so kind to annihilate my gift goal this evening, we are going to start another one. I can't believe they took away my tiny dinies. Sucks. So we're going to go with the I love you so much. How about that? Because I love you all so damn much. There you go. All right, Mr. Peaks. Rockies, Yankees, Giants, Diamondbacks, Reds, White Sox, and Orioles. All right. Senor Jefecito, Senor Coriel, taking numero 8, the Tampa Bay Rays. Good evening, Hunter Mashed Potatoes. Welcome back, my man. Hope you've had a wonderful hump day. Mikey Koba, taking the Guardians in spot number 9. Jesus Coriel, Jefecito, taking spot numero 10. You lucky ducky taking down my Seattle Mariners. How dare you? Yesy Hockey, I sincerely appreciate the gifts, my good man. You too, Hunter Mashed Potatoes. You gentlemen rock my face off. Thank you. Alan White, spot number 11. Sandy Oggins. David Goggins. Mikey Koba, spot number 12, the Nationals. Zach Baxter. You know I don't speak Spanish. Taking down those bodacious Blue Jays. Alan White, spot number 14, those fighting Phillies. Bobby Viles, spot number 15, the Marlins. And Bobby Viles, if you're watching this replay and it is Thursday, have a great day, buddy. Alan White, spot number 16, the Texas Rangers. Shout out to Cesar Mendoza, mi hermano. Mr. Mean Brad Greeny, spot number 17, those St. Lunatics. The Cardinals, shout out to Jeff Rowe and Mr. Kyle Willard. Mr. Alan White, spot number 18, somebody please bang a trash can for those Astros. Shout out to Mr. Piccirilli and Bubba. Rewob, you are funny, my man. Mikey Kobos, spot number 19, the Pirates. Alan White, spot number 20, the Motor City Kitties. Bobby Viles, spot number 21, the Angels. Baxter, number 22, the Red Sox. Shout out to my mass holes and the Super Stroopers. The good old Chef Vinny. Ryder Hall, another legend, taking the Kansas City Royals. Shout out to Mr. Alan White. That is his PC'd team. Mikey Kobos, spot number 24, the Atlanta Braves. Alan White, spot number 25, Minnesota. Marcello Van Ree, little MVR. Taking spot number 26, the Trolley Dodgers, my friend. Beautiful. Rewob. I am filling out a break sheet right now, my friend. Yes. But it's not for the Ken Griffey Jr. No. That's mine, man. That's not going anywhere. But I appreciate you asking. Thank you, and welcome to the family, my friend. Glad to have you. All right, Mr. Van Ree. Trolley Dodgers, my brother. Bobby Viles, spot number 27, the Brew Crew. Alan White, spot number 28, the Athletics. I love you, sweetheart. Bobby Viles, spot number 29, the Cubbies. And my Canadian cousin, Mr. Gallant, the Mets. There you go, legends. If you would do me a solid, please take a gander at that list, and if it looks accurate and appropriate, will you please give me a hell yeah in the chat? There you go, Alex Wayne. A little saucy tonight, my brother. I love it. I hope you are safe. I'm sure you are. Say goodnight to the CEO, ladies and gentlemen. She's going to bed. Deals and Dumbbells, welcome back, my man. It is nice to see you again. Mrs. Junkwax, you want to come tell everybody goodnight?
Put a fork in these buns, I'm done. Good night.
I love you, babe. Thank you, Mr. Peaks. Thank you, Yessie Hockey. Thank you, Marcello. Trevor Holt, welcome back, my good man. It is great to see you on this happy hump evening. Thank you, Jason Saltzgiver. Thank you, Alan White. You understood the assignment. Onward says, sweet dreams of one Travis Swifts. I like it. Thank you, MVR. Thank you, brother. Garage Goose, welcome back to my Canadian cousin. Excellent to see you tonight, buddy. All right, legends. This is our second break of the evening. Best of luck to all of you. Thank you, Mr. Gallant. Mr. Armstrong says, Moose run those 2 boxes off to 2 lucky winners, Dalen. That is very, very kind of you, my man. I haven't checked the shop. Give me just a moment and let's see what he got. Oh, hell yeah. He snagged a T-Law 10 and a 2024 Panini Phoenix Football Blaster box. That is unbelievably kind of you, and I will absolutely moose race to 2 lucky winners. You betcha. Thank you, Mr. Armstrong. I appreciate that, buddy. So I think what we'll do is we'll probably take everybody that participated in both of the breaks tonight. I think that would be the easiest way to separate that out. I could not agree more. Mr. Peaks, he is a legend. Shout out to another OG of the family. Thank you, Mr. Gallant. Correct, Gracie. Isn't it past your bedtime, young lady? I am so kidding. I'm glad you're here. Shout out to my glorious Gatons. All right, we have a silver pack that we're going to rip last. Empty box there, folks. Pack number 4, Ectomy. That's a good question, honey. I don't know. Right off the top of my head. All right, we will bust all those last. Thank you, MVR. We did not yet, Jesse. We did not yet. We're going to do some kind of a special giveaway for that one, my man. Ryan Bartley, welcome back, my good man. It's Danny. Good evening, senor. Good to see you tonight, Danny Rendon, my Colorado cousin. There you go, Solomon. Yeah, you're still ahead of me, buddy. Game's still on for me. But that's okay. But good to know. All right. So you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and shut it off. Cool. I appreciate you letting me know there, brother. Thank you. All right, legends. Round number 1. Dennis Kurtek, long time no see, my man. So we're going to skip through some base on these ones, folks, because we have all seen a lot of Topps Series 2. And shout out to Dutchie. Oh, look, Weaver. I believe you can get me through the night. Shout out to Luke Weaver. The Lawnmower Man, Mr. Jackson Job. Hedges, Schmidt, Ben Brown, Winker, Baez, Schmidt, Kasperius, Birdsong, Nicky Two Bags, Manzardo, Chris Bryant, Iglesias, and we have a Jackson Merrill. Little rookie cup for the San Diegans. David Goggins. Thank you, Mr. Peaks. There's a lot of base in Topps Series 1. Series 2, excuse me. Ooh, hello. How about 81st on print for the Atlanta Braves to 150 on the City Connect. That is sick. And Braves is Mikey Kobaugh. Congratulations, my good man. And Brendan Rodgers for the Astros. Last but not least, at round number 1. Going to top load that relic up for you, Mikey Kobaugh. I agree, Jason Saltgiver. I could not agree more. Onward. It is about time, Jason. Actually, let's top load that one up for you. Thank you, Mr. Lineson. There we go. I am going to sleeve up that Jackson Merrill for you, too, because it's purty. All right, round 2. Welcome back, Jason Hawkins. I love you so much, Yessie Hockey. Thank you, Mr. Lineson. Thank you, Hunter Mashed Potatoes. And folks, we are at 72 out of 199 on that gift goal. D Grizzle, welcome back, my man. It was a tough loss today. You're right, my friend. You're right. But I think it's good. Get a little fire back under our heels. Alcantara. Reynolds Wrap. Atreyu Abreu. A little Bobby Witt Jr. on the OPS, number 4. And as always, my dear friends, you will get every single one of these cards, even though we are not going through them. There is a second Luke Weaver. I see you, Dutchie. The Lawnmower Man, Jackson Job. Yeah, they call him the fireman. That's his name. Shout out to George Strait. And some base cards. All right, my dear friends, how about round number 3? Hey, what's up, B? Welcome back, my good man. D Grizzle, hope you had a wonderful Wednesday, my friend. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my good man. You silly goose. I see you onward. I love you all so damn much. All righty. Round number 3. Starting off with some Pirates. Nestor Arrighetti, little Mom Spaghetti. We have a Corey Seager for our Texas Rangers on the OPS. We found number 4 and number 14. Kamana Wanalea. Ooh, there we go. How about 1/3 of the brothers Naylor, who is now a Seattle Mariner? Josh Naylor on the black border. Beautiful. Hey, no worries, B. That is 40 out of 74. I am nothing but happy for those Blue Jays tonight, my friend. They did very, very well. They played a great game. My Mariners got to suck it up a little bit. Ooh, how about a little Yastrzemski, the Yaz Flute on the 1990 throwback. Alexis is on fire, Diaz. Schneeman. We have a Dylan Cruz, rookie on the Summer Superstars for the Nationals. And Kumar Rocker, Ranger, rookie. Last but not least. I'm going to sleeve and top load your number to 74, Josh Naylor. That goes to the Cleveland Guardians, and that is Mikey Kobaugh. Those black borders just hit different. Danny Rendon, I hope you had a happy hump day as well, my good man. I appreciate the positivity, brother. Thank you. You're calling another Luke Weaver, Dutchie? Beautiful. If we find another Luke Weaver, I will give you the song one more time. D Grizzle and Yessie, thank you so much for the beautiful TikTok gifts, gentlemen. You already know how much that helps to keep this whole thing on the rails. Thank you. All right, folks, this is round number 4, our last base pack round. Here we go. Garrett likes to crochet in his free time. Juan Soto, back-to-back Mets. Mookie, Haesung Kim. Ooh, Junior Caminero on a 1990 throwback. That might be an image variation. I will have to do a little bit of research on that one. I could be completely wrong, but that could be an image variation, because it does not look familiar, and I've gone through a lot of this product. Little Canario in the coal mine. AJ Smith. How about a Mikey Trout on the Summer Superstars for the Angels? I see you, Seth Rollins. My man. Kool-Aid McKinstry's cousin, Zach. Nasty Nestor. Santander. Muncie. Ooh. For the Boston Red Sox. Check that out, folks. That is sick. 39 out of 50 on that one. Not too shabby. Congratulations, Zach Baxter. Top loading that one up for him. I forget the name of that parallel, but that is the second one of those that we have found. Hey, what's up, brother? Long time no see. Shout out to the Army Dad. Long time no see, my man. How are you? Making my evening this evening. Big hugs and firm handshakes to my fellow veteran. Great to see you, brother. I've been busy running the shop. I don't blame him, my man. I know how that goes. How about the Ichiro and the All-Star? And Louis Peralta. Last but not least for Colorado. I'm going to sleeve up that Caminero. Oh, you got married, brother. That's amazing. Congratulations, Nathan. That's a beautiful thing, buddy. You deserve all the good stuff. Excellent to see you tonight, my friend. I appreciate you popping that handsome face in here, buddy. Looks like you got a haircut, too. I did not. Let me snag myself a little sippy here, my friends. Cheers. A roast. All right, all right. Good luck. Oh, I got you, Nathan. That's right. I am not cutting mine, my man. So this is the longest my hair's ever been. My hair was about this long many, many years ago, and I cut it, and I regretted it ever since. So it's not going anywhere for a while. Mrs. Junkwax had a wild hair for a couple of weeks. She told me that she was going to make me cut my hair, but luckily she reneged on that. Well, Nathan, it is great to see you tonight, my friend. Much love to you, brother. And hopefully I get to see you next year up there in Chicago. If you want to grace Chicago with your presence at the National, we'd love to see you. All right, folks, these are your pack number 4s. Skipping through some base. Ooh, there we go. It's a lady. Jen Tran. That goes to the Red Sox on the first pitch. Oh, hell yeah, brother. Well, hopefully this time we'll actually be able to talk. Because if you remember, I saw you in person at the National in 2024, but I was breaking with David Adams, and I was on camera, and I couldn't break off and say hello. And then by the time I was done, you were gone. So definitely not throwing any shade. I was just super excited to chat with you. But you know how the National goes, my man. It gets a little crazy. So yes, super excited to see you up there in Chicago, buddy. And you'll get to meet Mrs. Junkwax as well. How about a Garrett Cole? That is Brandon Crawford's brother-in-law. Not kidding. Rainbow, the dime piece, your 2022 MVP Paul Goldschmidt. Victor Paso Robles, Nasty Nick Martinez, Burrows, little Rainbow Royal Michael Massey, and Jordan Hicks for the Gigantes, last but not least. All right, legends.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic. Good luck. Ooh, somebody just snagged a juicy order from junkwaxvintage.com. We're going to rip a Panini 3 and 2 box and a 2025 Topps Chrome Disney Mega Box. Excellent. Why am I saying Whitcomb? Weird. Cool Whip. Will Wheaton. Oh, hell yeah. Peanut butter and jealous. How about a Mojo Refractor Bo Jackson? 1990 All-Star Mojo Refractor. Beautiful. And that one goes to Ryder Hall. Congratulations, Ryder. Salvi Perez, back-to-back Royals. And the legend, Mr. Sandy Koufax, on the 1990 Throwback All-Star Mojo Refractor. Beautiful. Well, there you go, folks. Not too shabby on a single hobby box of 2025 Topps Series 2. I'm going to sleeve up these Mojos real quick. We'll do a quick little recap. And then we're going to refresh that shop and get into some beautiful family rips. Shout out to Mr. Armstrong, who snagged a couple of boxes for the family. So we're going to do a little moose race. All right, so the jury is still out on that one. I'm going to do a little research and see if that is indeed an image variation. It might be, but it might not be. Then we have the Naylor 274 on the black border, now a Seattle Mariner. Numbered to 150 on the City Connect relic, little Chris always on sale. And then the number to 50, Trevor Story for the Bo Sox. And that goes to Mr. Zach Baxter. Congratulations, Zach. Excellent. Hey, thank you, Mr. Armstrong. All thanks go to you, brother. Always. All right, legends, let me snag myself a little sippy. MVR, Sandy Koufax was your dad's favorite? Your dad was a smart man. Sandy Koufax is an absolute legend. All right, my dear friends, my family, let's refresh that shop real quick and see where we're at. I think we are going to start with Invader Zim. We have some 2024 Topps Heritage Baseball. Oh, bro. Mr. Armstrong is going to put on a movie for us tonight. Thank you so much, my good man. It all makes sense now. All righty. Invader Zim. You read my mind, brother. Beautiful. Let's go. And then we're going to get into a rip for Mr. Armstrong. So, Mr. Armstrong, you might want to step into that batter's box, snag a chunk of lumber, because you're on deck. Mr. Andy Gain, I know it, brother. I know, that was a tough one, right? I was watching. Empty box there, Invader Zim. Pack number 4, Ectomy. Good luck. But we'll get him back, Andy. Don't you worry, buddy. I am confident. I think we just needed a little fire under our butts. And I think tonight gave it to him. I hope, anyway. But you and I both know, I am sure if you've been a Mariner fan as long as I have, you are very accustomed to disappointment. So I also would not be the least bit surprised if we don't win the series. All right, but I am thinking positively, of course. 2013 MVPs. The man, the myth, the Miggy, and Uncle Larry. There you go, Andy. Correct. That's right. Real Muto. Mr. Alan White, are you taking off tonight, my brother? Gavin Williams. Why am I saying Whit? Weird. Whit Merrifield. Couple of legends, Old Man Yastrzemski and Orlando Cepeda, 1967. Reese Lightning, Spencer Steer, Santander. Reynolds Wrap. Justin Morneau and Ryan Howard, your 2006 MVPs. Hit Nerd, welcome back, buddy. Long time no see. CJ always smoking that cron. CJ Crone. Alan White, hey, no worries, brother. You have an absolutely wonderful sleep, my friend, and we will see you tomorrow. Thank you as always, Alan. And just a heads up, my man, remember, that other half of that case break goes live tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Might want to set yourself an alarm for that one, my bro. Heck of a break for you tonight, Alan. Congratulations, my friend. You deserve every bit of it. Mr. Tyler Wells. That is correct, Hit Nerd. It happened. And then we lost by almost 10 tonight against the Blue Jays. Mr. Freddie Freeman. BDLC. The Ginger Binger, Mr. Brandon Marsh. Starling Marte. Speedy Gonzalez. Jesus is my homeboy. Lazardo. Juan Pablo Martinez. Nolan Jones. Luis Matos. Your 1999 MVPs, Pudge and Chipper. That's right, Hit Nerd. You know it, brother. How about my Puyallup pounder, Mr. Nick Allen, who is a member of our family. Kyron Paris, Andy Rodriguez, a little Erod, Adley Rushman, Patrick Paul Bailey, Air Jordan, shout out to Bubba and Mr. Peacharelli, Palencia, the Texas Rangers, Walker Buehler, Sal and his free licks. Your 2015 MVPs, Josh Donaldson and Bryce Hampa. There you go. How about a Clubhouse Collection game-used memorabilia, Mike Trout? Not too shabby there, buddy, and that is hand-numbered to 99. Beautiful, bro. I love those hand-numbered. And that is game-used also. That goes in a 100-point brand new Junk Wax Vintage Top Loader. Shameless plug. Yeah, they call them the firemen. That's their names. Shout out to the firemen. Cabin Man, Emmanuel Classe, and David Bednar. Beautiful. All right, round number 2 here, buddy. MVR says the only mistake Heritage did with these is the centering. 1975 centering was awful. You are so right, buddy. You are correct. If they really wanted to be authentic, then they would have these horribly off-center. That's why a 1975 PSA 10 is so valuable. Correct. I'm glad you know that, brother. Beautiful. All right, we have an All Rise, Aaron Judge, Sandy Alcantara, the Polar Bear, Alec Thomas, the Meckler, Zach Geloff. How about your 2019 MVPs? The Trout so nice, you got him twice. I know, Mr. Strong. I saw that. Start calling him the Gambler instead of the Fireman. Ouch, Gabibbles. Sammy Kershaw, Oslavis Basabe, Cade Marlowe, Matty Ice, the Pasquatch, Vinny Pasquantino, Ezekiel Tovar, D.L. Hall, one half of the Brothers Young, Austin Riley on the white border for the Braves. Very cool. Little JP for my Seattle Mariners, Clark Schmidt, Coco. How about your home run leaders, Shohei and Matty Ice? The Alien, as known in Bo Jackson's Battle Arena, C.J. Abrams. That's right, Yesy Hockey, allegedly the Gambler. Torkelson, Lawrence Butler, Nolan Gorman, Mr. Selby, Doogie Howser, BD, and Bryce Miller for my Seattle Mariners.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic, Alex. Good luck. Gotcha, Yesy. Andy Gain, what hits can be found in 1994 Select? That is a great question, my man. I'd have to go double check a checklist on that one, Andy Gain. So you are more than welcome to just go to Google, type in 1994 Select, Series 1 or Series 2, and you can find the checklist there, my friend. I am so sorry I don't know all that off the top of my head. Mr. Ryan Weathers. There are some of them I know. That one I do not, right off the top of my head. Alan Winans. Julio Rodriguez. Beautiful. You know I like that fella just a little. Tyler Soderstrom. Your 2009 MVPs. That is Joe Mauer and the man, the myth, the pool hose. Nito Cabito. Tom Seaver on the throwback. Zach Gallen and Tariq Screwball finishing that one off. Very fun box there, Invader Zim. Congratulations on your hand-numbered, game-used Mike Trout. As I have said before, my dear friends, and I will say it again, I am a sucker for any kind of old-school designs with new players. Take my money. Heritage, Archives, yes, please. I love them so much. All right, Holden Guthrie, thank you so much. I appreciate those emotes, my brother. And thank you for hanging out tonight, Holden. All right, I'm refreshing that shop real quick because I think Mr. Armstrong is next. And he is going to put on a little movie for us tonight. So, Mr. Armstrong, let's rip through your boxes first, and then we can do a giveaway after that. Allow me just a moment, my friend.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. Mr. Armstrong. That is really cool. I agree, Mr. Lineson. There you go, MBR. It's coming. They have done a few throwback 1978s, but it's been a minute. Mr. Armstrong, we have your Topps Chrome Disney, and I'm going to need you to do me a favor here, buddy. I'm going to let you choose your own adventure. Would you do me a solid and choose 1 through 4? 1 is on the bottom, 4 is on the top. Thank you. Two will do. Little housekeeping. All right, let's do some Topps Chrome Disney first. This is the second box of Topps Chrome Disney that we have open here in the family. Thank you so much, Mr. Armstrong. Good luck. See if I can find some of my buddy Jesse from Sports Cards Nonsense's luck. My buddy Jesse pulled the 1 of 1 Walt Disney. That was a doozy. TJ, good evening, my man. How is my favorite Fizzle Twist? Empty box there, Mr. Armstrong. Fumas Greg, long time no see, buddy. Andy, well, let's hit in a 5-packs 94 select better than the M's did tonight. I hope so, buddy. I appreciate it, Andy. Thank you, brother. Pack number 4 to the side, because it is Tradicion. You know, I've been battling one of those pretty much all day, TJ. I'm so sorry to hear that, buddy. Thank baby Jesus for ibuprofen. I am ibuprofen to the hilt, to the gills. Hunter Mashed Potatoes, thank you so much for those beautiful gifts over here, buddy. We're at 106 out of 199 on our gift goal this evening over here on TikTok. Besides that, TJ, I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday, buddy. We just had a sad game for our Seattle Mariners, unfortunately. But I think we're going to come back. All right, we start off with Megara. Old Peter Pan. I agree, Gracie. Thank you. You're right, TJ. Oh, how about an Edna Mode to 250? Beautiful. Evie. Shout out to Wally. One of my favorite Pixar movies. Goofy. Tigger. Future Stars Izzy Hawthorne. Nice one. How about old Tweedledee and Tweedledum? Chip and Dales. Rescue Rangers. Chip and Dales. Give me a hell yeah if you remember that cartoon. Ambassador Tarius. Looking slightly phallic. Vanellope von Schweetz on the Mini Diamonds Refractor. Excellent. How about P.T. Flea? Ambassador Cuesta. Hiro Hamada. It's from Big Hero 6. The Icons Lightning McQueen. Buzz Lightyear. Woody. There's a snake in my boots. Somebody poisoned the water hole. How about a Mini Diamonds Raya? Pocahontas on the 30th anniversary. Shout out to John Smith. Izzy Hawthorne, so nice you got her twice. Joy. Yen Sid. I think that is from Fantasia. The Genie. Shout out to Will Smith on the Mini Diamonds Refractor. And Ambassador Helix, last but not least. And that is a rookie card on the debut. Fun. Let's move on. Onward. Yen Sid is Disney backwards. Nice. Nice call out. Somebody just snagged some 1995 Playboy packs. Beautiful. And somebody also snagged a 2022 MLS Soccer Chrome Blaster Box. Outstanding. We're going to have some beautiful rips after this one, my dear friends. Thank you, as always, for hitting that shop. Oh, did you work at Disney Onward? That's fun. I almost did that when I was a young man. Alex Wayne, thank you. Oh, that's cool, man. Currently, that's rad. I have never been. All right, we have a Lilo from Lilo and Stitch. Mr. Clue, thank you for smacking that follow button. Welcome to the family. Maddie, good evening, legend. Shout out to Ignite Glove Company. We have old Pluto. Officer Benjamin Clawhauser from Zootopia. Violet Parr. Pongo. Mowgli from the animated Jungle Book. Princess Aurora on the icons. Ariel from The Little Mermaid. Kaa from the Jungle Book. Ramon, rest in peace to Scott Hall. Mirabelle. Judy Hopps. Moni, excuse me. Sorry about that, Maddie. Yep. The Animal from The Muppets. Shout out to Jim Henson. Judy Hopps, so nice. You got her twice from Zootopia. There you go, Jason Hawkins. Thank you. 510 Red Eye says, why do they have cards for that? That's a great question, my friend. Bagheera from The Jungle Book. Bambi. Remy from Ratatouille. Li Shang from Mulan. Baymax. Dash Parr from The Incredibles. Sarge. Shout out to my buddy Bryant. We have Alice in Wonderland on the iconic moments. Chef Gusteau from Ratatouille. Oh, yes, they are, 510. Yes, they are, my friend. Go check out eBay, brother. How about Clarabelle Cow? Fix-It Felix. Rafiki from the live-action Lion King on the refractor. Maui. Alice. Miguel. Peg. And Belle from Beauty and the Beast. I'm going to sleeve up your numbered Edna Mode. Edna Mode.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic, my friend. And then we're busting into your Panini 3 and 2. That's exactly right, Maddie. Thank you. All right, we have Yzma. Figaro from Pinocchio on the Mini Diamonds Refractor. Timon, shout out to Timon and Pumbaa. And the Sorcerer's Apprentice, Mickey from Fantasia. Awesome. That is a very, very fun box there, Mr. Armstrong. Thank you, my brother. Of course, all your refractors will be sleeved up. Let's get into the big boy, shall we? Best of luck to you, Mr. Armstrong. And as always, my friend, I cannot thank you enough for snagging this down from junkwaxvintage.com, giving the whole fam damly some eye candy. Good luck. Gotta love some TikTok. All right, so we're gonna do this kind of uniquely. So I do not want to see what the cards on top are either. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these little bad boys. We're going to use these as sweat cards, kind of. And I'm going to keep looking right here. So I don't see what's in this box either. We're going to take these cards out, put them off to the side. I cannot see them. And we have our pack. Excellent. I'm in the blind just like you are. Empty box there, folks. Good luck, Mr. Armstrong. There you go, Dutchie. That is correct. Onward says, Dalen, we need to get you to a Disney World and an MLB game. That is correct. Ray's Stadium is only about an hour from the parks. Nice. So the Savannah Bananas are coming in May. That's a beautiful thing. I would love to see the Savannah Bananas at some point. All right, we have a Junior Caminero, your home run derby runner-up. And that is numbered to 49 for Tampa Bay. Nelson Cruz, also to 49 for my Texas Rangers. Wow. Congratulations, Mr. Armstrong. That is magnificent. How about a downtown Jacob Wilson?
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God! Ooh, yeah!
Hell yeah, brother. Sleeving and top loading that one up for you, buddy. Mr. Strong, you win tonight, my man. And Jacob Wilson is no slouch. So that is incredible. And talk about good karma. I don't know how it works, my dear friends, but it does. Thank you so much, Mr. Armstrong. So for those of you who don't know, Mr. Armstrong purchased a couple of boxes just to give away to the family tonight. And then he pulls himself a Jacob Wilson downtown. Onward says that is a $600 bill right there. I love it. Well, Mr. Armstrong, I am very carefully putting that into a brand new 55-point junk wax vintage top loader. Congratulations, brother. And we haven't even gotten into the encased cards yet. How amazing. Sorry, Edna. You got bumped. Thank you, Jason Hawkins. Thank you, Alex, excuse me. Thank you, Mr. Robinson. Thank you, Trevor. And WB3, favorite card of all time that I own. Probably my Ken Griffey Jr. 1989 Upper Deck autograph. Good question. Alrighty. Card number 1. Oh, and we have a redemption. Jersey autograph. Oh, my Lanta. Bro! To go with the downtown, you just got yourself an El Mutante. Leo Dallas freaking DeVries. One of the biggest prospects of 2025 there, my good man. Damn! The hits just keep coming. Goodness gracious, brother. Mr. Armstrong, I think you know, my friend, I do redeem most of these cards for members of the family. If you want me to redeem this for you, I am happy to do it. But if you want me to send it to you and you can redeem it, that is 1,000% okay as well. You just let me know there, brother. Wow. That is sick. All right, I'd say good luck, but I don't think you need it, buddy.
One down, one to go.
Last card magic. Oh, my Lanta. Are you kidding me? Folks, this might be the best box of 3 and 2 that I have ever opened in history. Paul Skeens on the quintuple relic. Damn! And that is numbered first on print to 25. They don't call me the bookend king for nothing, my dear friends. Holy guacamole. I know, Mr. Gibson. I know, brother. Damn! Would you just look at it? I could not agree more. Holden Guthrie, this is the best box ever, bud. Mr. Armstrong, all joking aside, my friend, thank you so much for snagging a couple of boxes for the family, and I am elated that we could pull these together. How cool. Wow. El Mutante, Jersey autograph, Paul Skeens on the full count swatches times 5, first on print to 25, Jacob Wilson down freaking town, and then I'm sleeving up your Caminero and the Nelson Cruz. Goodness gracious, sir. I am just as shocked, Mr. Armstrong. Wow. Well, my brother, as always, thank you so damn much for utilizing junkwaxvintage.com. Mr. Armstrong, you have been a member of this family for a very long time, and I am sincerely grateful. Top loading your other ones here, buddy. I see you, Onward. We will definitely be clipping that one. That will be going to the socials. Hope that's okay, Mr. Armstrong. Alrighty. My man. Congratulations again, buddy. That is incredible. And then, of course, we had the Edna to 250. Mr. Peaks says, couldn't have asked for a better box. You are absolutely right. Mr. Chokey, how much was the box? That is a great question, my friend. I'd have to double check my own website. That was $280. $280 for the box. Thank you, Mr. Armstrong. All right, let me put your name on these bad boys, buddy. So just let me know what you want to do on that redemption, my man. If I'm being completely honest, I love to redeem those for a somewhat selfish reason, because I get to show them off to the family when they come in, and I get to post it on social. But if you want to redeem it, that is 1,000% okay, my brother. No sweat. Done, done, and done. Hey, it is my pleasure, brother. You betcha. So he is going to go ahead and let me redeem this one. I'm going to put a note on it. And we have had a couple of other Leo Dallas DeVries redemptions, and they typically come back pretty quick. So I'm hoping that we get this one back quick as well. Thank you again, Mr. Armstrong. That is magnificent, brother. Congratulations on a magnificent box. All right, legends. Let's see if we can't keep the fire rolling, shall we? Nick Stamper said, can you show the hits? I sure can. So we had the Caminero to 49. The Nelson Cruz also to 49. A Jacob Wilson downtown. And the Paul Skeens Quintuple Relic, first on print to 25. And he got a Leo Dallas DeVries redemption autograph. Yeah, he just cleaned up big time. Congratulations again, Ken. And we ripped a box of Disney, and he got a little number to 250. Edna Mode. Outstanding. There you go, Yesy Hockey. Correct. Thank you, Alex Wayne. They don't call me the Bookend King for nothing. Nick Stamper, the Jacob Wilson alone pays for it. That is correct. You're absolutely right. All right, folks, let me refresh that shop real quick and see where we're at. I think you're right, Dutchie. Very nice, Brad Green. Thank you. Mr. Strong, you are correct. I think they're sending me juiced boxes. I love that accusation. It's beautiful. All right, legends. We have the legend himself. Speaking of legends, Mr. Alex Wayne, taking 3 Playboy packs from 1995 and a Topps MLS Soccer Blaster box. Beautiful. And then Andy Gain, my fellow Washingtonian, took down 5 packs of 1994 Select Series 2. So, my dear friends, if you would allow me just a moment, I'm going to go grab some boxes. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
All right, we are solid. So we start with Mr. Andy Gain, and then we will move on to Alex Wayne. And then after that, we have a little giveaway. My fellow Washingtonian, are you ready, my brother? Buffalo Dean, welcome back, my friend. How are you? Long time no see. Mr. Gibson, I'm going to see if we can't find one. I hope I can find you a Messi as well, Alex. You betcha. All right, my fellow Washingtonian, my luscious Lake Tapsian. Let's go. All right, pack number 4 to the side because it is a family tradición. Let's do it. Mikey Koba, bro. Yes, you did, bud. Yes, you did. And good evening, Brian Ringer. Excellent to see you back, my brother. You're correct, Mr. Gibson. Yep. You're talking about the Beldar and barbed wire in that 1995 Playboy. Mm-hmm. We have ripped damn near a whole case of that product over the last few years. We have gone through a lot of Playboy, Series 1 and Series 2. All right, we start off with old D. Wayne Ward for those talented Toronto Blue Jays. Kyle Eldred, Spike Owen. Manny Lee with Old Jaha co-starring. Mark Kiefer for Milwaukee, as Alice Cooper would say. Paul Shuey. Shout out to old Bam Bam Tuivasa, my UFC buddy. The Shuey. Carl Everett. Ellis Burks. Brett Boone for WKRP in Cincinnati. Louis Polonia. Full of Zeal, Old Todd, and the Wet Sprocket. Onward, if you're taking off, my dear friend, have a magnificent sleep, and we will see you first thing in the morning, my brother. Much love to you, buddy. Thanks for hanging in for the last 2 hours and 41 minutes of quality family time. Old Kenny Lofton for my Clevelanders. Hector Carrasco for WKRP 1994 prospect. The pencil stash of Rafael Palmiero. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. Onward. Going to Costco tomorrow morning. You might miss the morning show. Well, hey, that's okay, buddy. You can always go back and watch the replay. But yeah, fingers crossed they have some cards there at Costco for you, buddy. You might find the Topps flagship collection there. Eduardo Perez. Double Dibble. Oh, how about a Coach Prime for WKRP? Oh, there you go, Bearded Rips. Beautiful, my man. Everything happens for a reason, right? How about an American League checklist? Mark Akers is the place to be. Cardboard ripping is the life for me. Old Mark Aker. I'll see myself out. Eric the Red, but for the Motor City Kitties. Bearded Rips, thank you for smacking that follow button, my friend. Welcome to the family. Old Brent Gates, our not so sinister Gates. Big Dave Henderson. Bip. Chuck Finley with a very cold upper lip. David Hulse. Elementary, my dear, Alan Watson. Speedy Gonzalez for the Diamondbacks. Daryl Kyle. Todd Benzinger for the Motor City Kitties. Excuse me, that is a San Franciscan. Melvin Nieves. Jeff Granger. Dean Palmer. Terry Mulholland for the Pinstripes. Mariano Duncan for the Fightin' Phillies. One of my favorite names of 1990 baseball, my dear friends, Carlos Baerga. Craig Biggio, Cavan's daddy, looking baseball ready. Big Mo Vaughn, excuse me, that is Greg Vaughn. When you order Mo Vaughn from Wish, you get that one. Thank you so much, Mikey Cobalt. That's what I'm saying, brother. What an absolutely incredible box, right? Mark Newfield. Dougie Fresh Drebeck. Old Chad Kruder. The question is, my friends, if this guy hooks up with an ex-girlfriend, could she say that she got recruited? I'll see myself out. Aw, thank you, FF Mad Scientist. Welcome back, my dude. Great to see you again. Old Mike Henneman. Dimple Chin himself. Uriah Faber's daddy. Just kidding. Rich Rowland. Gerald Williams for the Pinstripes. Mikey Moore for the Motor City Kitties. Mr. Sheffield, you're adorable. Shout out to Fran Drescher. Mr. Sheffield. Old Jeff Russell, looking like a fella who is behind on his child support. Pete Incaviglia. Look at him all clean shaven. And old Kenny Rogers Roasters. You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. Shout out to old Kenny Rogers.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic, my brother. Good luck. I hope so, Andy. That would be amazing. We're looking for Griffey. All right, we have a Darren Jackson for the White Sox. Thank you, Buffalo Dean. Shout out to Fran Drescher. How about the Slammin' Salmon? Shout out to Jonesy. That is his PC. I repeat, we have a Pfeiffer down. Ryan Fife. If you're taking off, my man, have an incredible sleep, and we will see you tomorrow morning, my brother. I hope. Old Ken Hill for those now defunct Expos. Pedro Martinez. Greg Colbran. Checklist. Greg Perky for my Seattle Mariners. Pat Listach for the Brew Crew. Albert Bell for our Clevelanders. Shout out to Yessie Hockey and my brother, Mr. Tim Hudson. Doug always getting some strange for our Texas Rangers. Reggie Jefferson for our Seattle Mariners. And Juan Emilian Gonzalez, Mr. Reverse Negative himself from 1990 Donruss. Very, very fun packs there, Andy Gain. I am sorry I couldn't find you a Griffey in there, my brother. I apologize. But you got some sweet, sweet cards there, my good man. And there is plenty more where that came from. Whole rest of the box. So believe it or not, we actually had a legend here in the family that bought an entire box. Like he bought every single pack. And we ripped it. It was awesome. That was Series 1. My fellow Washingtonian, thank you again. I appreciate you, Andy. And looking forward to the next one, my friend. Alrighty, we are moving on to another awesome A, Mr. Alex Wayne. Core Dog, welcome back, my Canadian cousin. Yesy Hockey says, fun fact, Albert Bell is still the only player in history with 50 home runs and 50 doubles in a season. That is an interesting fact. That's awesome. We would call that a significant statistic. Or at least Topps would. All right, our cowboy brother, Mr. Alex Wayne. We have 3 packs of 1995 Chromium Playboy. Let's see if we can't find you that elusive Donald Trump rookie card. But first, let's go back to 2022 and some soccer. Good luck. Bearded Rips says also one of the only forearm shiver, a second baseman. Say what? I'm so sorry, brother. That's right, Alex Wayne, looking for some Messi. Excuse me. All right, all right. He KO'd a second baseman in the base path. Nice. There we go. That's fun. Shout out to Albert Bell. Dude was a beast. Empty box there, Alex. Pack number 4 to the side because it is tradición. Buena suerte, hermano. Vámonos. There you go, Mr. Gibson. Shout out to old Justin Morneau in Minnesota. So as always, folks, I cannot thank each and every one of you enough for hanging out with my silly ass on this wonderful Wednesday evening. And folks, it has been an absolutely wonderful Wednesday from start to finish. We had a absolutely wonderful morning show. 3 hours of quality family time. I was able to show a little bit of my PC this morning. That was a lot of fun. And then, of course, it has been an absolutely happy hump night. Thanks to each and every one of you. So, folks, if you are new here in the family tonight, welcome. Great to have you. My name is Dalen, also known as Junk Wax Vintage. You can find me here almost every single day, starting and ending your days the right way, with that daily dose of positivity, some sweet, sweet trading cards, a healthy dose of camaraderie, and always just a couple laughs. Typically at my expense. So if you are new here, folks, feel free to go check out junkwaxvintage.com. And if you want to come over here and join us on Twitch, you are more than welcome to do that as well. Or YouTube, or Kick, or Facebook for that matter. Holden Guthrie, you're going to miss tomorrow morning's show. That's okay, my brother. There is 4 different places you can go watch that replay. We will miss you, of course, but I totally understand when life happens, right? We're all adults, gosh dang it. For better or worse. Oh, that is a small world, Mr. Gibson. That's awesome. And Burns Drag Racing says, new here, purchase on the website, and then you rip here. That is correct. Yep. Junkwaxvintage.com, my man. T says, what's the grab in the 2014 red football box? I would have to double check the checklist on that, my friend. I don't know right off the top of my head. I'm so sorry. All right. Starting out with Stephen Fry for my Seattle Sounders. Beautiful. Roger Espinosa. Caden Clark on the Strikers. Ricardo Pepe. She touched my Pepe, Steve. I hope somebody gets that extremely obscure reference. On the Pink X-Fractor. I appreciate that, T. Thank you, brother. Good to see you again. Old Kai Wagner, Christian Espinosa, Daniel Pajeda from right here in Austin, Texas. Austin FC. Beautiful. That's a nice one. How about Pitch Prodigies Cameron Harper, rookie. Andres Perea, Eric Remedi, Bill Tuiloma, Kevin Cabral on the refractor, Freddie Montero for my Seattle Sounders, Yesy Hockey, thank you so much for those beautiful gifts, my brother. You nailed it, Alex Wayne. How about John Tolkien, Paxton A. Aronson, Bake Dibasi, Frankie Amaya, field-tested Emmanuel Reynoso, Leon Flock, Calvin Harris on the Pitch Prodigies rookie, Walker Zimmerman, shout out to Invader Zim, Pitch Prodigies, Alan Velasco, rookie, and that one is numbered 273 out of 299 there for you, buddy. Oh, my Lanta, Yesy Hockey, my brother, just murdered our gift goal tonight. Cannot thank you enough, my friend. How about Maxi Aruti from right here in Austin, Texas on the Pink X-Fractor? And the guy's so nice, they only named him once, Shofis. And Axel Kai on the Pitch Prodigies rookie. Excellent. I'm going to sleeve up the numbered card here for you, Alex. Excuse me.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic, buddy, before we get into your 1995 Playboy. And my dear friends, my family, we have been here for about 3 hours of quality family time this evening. I want to make sure that I'm on my A game tomorrow morning, so I am going to go ahead and make that last call, folks. If you would like to pull something down from junkwaxvintage.com, you are absolutely invited to do so. But if you want to wait till tomorrow morning, that's okay too. Because we will be back here tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Same junk time, same junk channel. All right, we start off with Brian Rodriguez, little B-Rod. Savion Dalton, thank you for smacking that follow button. Welcome to the family, buddy. The guy's so nice they named him once. Again, Eber on the Aqua X-Fractor. Also numbered to 299. Field-tested Didier Drogba. Romain Metanire on the Pink X-Fractor, and Sheridan Shaqiri. Last but not least there, buddy. Beautiful box of soccer. Thank you as always for letting me rip that for you, Alex. I have said it before, my dear friends, and I will say it again. It is always fun to rip into packs, right? But in my humble opinion, it's just a little bit more fun to rip into packs with 50 to 100 of your best friends. And that is what we do here on this channel almost every single day. Thank you again, Alex. Kobe Luna. Hola, hermano. ¿Cómo fue su miércoles? Buffalo Dean says, my wife just said, who are you on the phone with? He is well-spoken. Oh, that's very kind of you to say, Miss Buffalo Dean. Thank you, my friend. Big hugs and firm handshakes to my Buffalo Dean family. You're absolutely right, Kobe. They did not. You know, they kind of turned it on at the end a little bit. They tried. Valiant effort. But when you're down by 11, ouch kabibbles. What are you talking about, Mr. Koba? You need some convincing? Or what? I love you, brother. All right, we have a little promo. How about Girls of the Big East? That is from 1992. I hope so, Buffalo Dean. That's got to be a 70s, maybe? Correct, 1975. You got the letter B. Some student power and a little bit of underboob from 1969. How about Girls of the Big Ten from 1977? Probably the closest we're going to get to Hugh Hefner on one of these cards. From 1963. That is correct, Yesy. It is hashtag JWAD, my friend. Andrew Urban, welcome back, brother. Nice to see you. We have some satin sheets from 1967. That's got to be one of those classy covers from the 50s or 60s. Correct, 1958. Shout out to the Marilyn Monroe issue with Dan Rather co-starring, because nobody says sex like Dan Rather. Beautiful. That's got to be another classy cover, indeed, from 1988, the same year that Mrs. Junk Wax was born. Some kissy faces from 1960. How about Playmate of the Year, Karen Velez? And that has Doc Gooden co-starring. So that's got to be 1985, A Rookie's Diary. Correct. Promo. That's got to be another classy cover, the Frank Sinatra issue from 1960. You got the letter Y. Bye. I'm such a dork. 40th anniversary issue from 1994. Some underboob on the Playmate of the Year, 1972. Brigitte Nielsen when she was dating Sylvester Stallone. Another celebrity card from 1987, and the epitome of putting them on the glass. Last but not least, that is the holiday anniversary issue. There you go, Alex Wayne. I am so sorry I couldn't find you a Trump rookie in there, gosh dang it, buddy. But you did get some beautiful, beautiful cards in there, my man. And you have got to be getting close to collecting the set by now. Thank you again, Alex Wayne. Bye. I'll see myself out. All right, my brother. I know, no Messi and no Trump. I'm so sorry. I tried. Leon Young, thank you for smacking that follow button. I appreciate that, Buffalo Dean. Thank you, my friend. But you did get 2 numbered, and that one is a rookie, so I'm going to go ahead and top-load that one up for you, brother. Mr. Senor Velasco, numbered to 199. As always, Alex, I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you for being a good sport, and I'm looking forward to the next one, my brother. And you're in Houston right now, by the way. Nice to have you close there, buddy. If it was like an hour and a half, even 2 hours, I would so drive there. But 3.5 is a little over the edge. Gosh dang it. I wouldn't be able to make it back from a morning show. I hope you have a great time there, though, bro. Alrighty, let's refresh that shop real quick. Mikey Koba. Ooh, you took the Padres and the Astros in that 3 hobby box break. That is magnificent. Thank you, brother. Alrighty. Speaking of Mr. Koba, let's get him locked in real quick. Astros and Padres. Thank you, Mikey. There you go, my good man. So that is where we're sitting, folks. That is a 3 hobby box PYT, 2024 Prospects with 6 autographs, 2022 Panini Prizm with 3 more autographs, and then 2025 Topps Finest with 2 more autographs. So I think we're looking at 11 in that one. Oh, Alex Wayne, that is very sweet of you, my man. We can talk about that a little more behind the scenes, my brother. You're going to be here this weekend? Threaten me with a good time, buddy. That would be cool, having you in studio for our very first eBay show. So by the way, legends, if you do not already know, this Saturday coming up is going to be unique. I should say more unique than any Saturday we have ever had before. So typically on Saturday nights, folks, you all know that you can find us right back here. We start at 8:30 because we typically go a little bit late, right? This Saturday, you will not find me in this capacity, okay? On Saturday night, just to be very, very clear, I will not be on TikTok, Facebook, Kick, YouTube, or Twitch. We're only going to be on eBay Live for Saturday night. So there is a link on our link tree. I updated that today. So if you want to go check out the link tree that is attached to our TikTok profile, there is an eBay Live link on there. and you're more than welcome to use that link. And folks, we do have some seriously cool stuff that we're dropping on that eBay show. A lot of you know that I've been holding some stuff back. So very, very excited to auction that stuff off. It's going to be a fun time on Saturday night. Gotcha, Alex Wayne. Roger that, my friend. Yeah, I think we're probably set. But that's a bummer that you got to fly out Friday, brother. Shoot. Well, hopefully we can get you back soon. That would be awesome. All right, legends. You know what we're going to do? Mr. Holt. So that is the end of the breaks tonight, my man. And that is the end of our family rips as well. So I'm refreshing that shop, making sure I'm not missing anything. And we are going to do a giveaway. So Mr. Armstrong snagged 2 boxes. We have a T-Law tin from MJ Holdings, and we have a 2024 Panini Phoenix. Boston Sally, welcome back, my fellow Austinite. Oh, thank you so much, my brother. Very excited to have you, my man. Welcome back. And Boston Sally, I am so sorry. I did not know you were from Austin before. Great to have you back, brother. If I may ask, Boston Sally, what part of Austin do you live in, bud? Just general area. I'm not trying to dox you. Up there in Pflugerville, very nice. I had to go up there and renew my license once. I have been to Pflugerville quite a few times. So I'm actually on the opposite end, my brother. I am southwest. So do you know where Oak Hill is by chance? That area. William Cannon and Escarpment. TikTok needs some realism. Welcome back, my friend. Nice to see you again. All right, folks. And we got to bust into a brand new spicy Volta. All right, legends. This is how we're going to do this. So over here on Twitch, for each and every one of you that are subscribed, and if you have ever made a purchase from junkwaxvintage.com before, if we have your address in our system, you are eligible for this giveaway. Scotty Too Hottie Kuniko, correct. We're going to start tomorrow morning with that one, my friend. Yep, absolutely. B. Phil, great to see you back, my brother. How are you, Brian? It is Brian, correct? Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, buddy. I am doing more than well. It has been an absolutely wonderful Wednesday over here in the junkyard, my dude, and even better now that you're here. Richard Ortwich. So what we're going to do here, folks, is we have a giveaway, okay? We're going to do a moose race, and we are going to reward the top 2, okay? So how we're going to do this is if you are over here on Twitch and you have the star next to your name, you all do. Everybody that's typing in the chat anyway. So if you have made a purchase from junkwaxvintage.com before, you know who you are. If you have never made a purchase from junkwaxvintage.com before, that's okay. You're just not eligible for the giveaway, okay? So if you know for a fact that I have your address because you have made a purchase from junkwaxvintage.com before, you are eligible for this giveaway, okay? Let's start putting in some names here. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. Sorry about that, folks. There you go. Thank you, Alex. So, yes, you did come in at the right time, my brother. Scotty Too Hottie Kuniko got you locked in. Who am I missing over here, you legends? And Big Perm, I apologize, my friend. You got to be subscribed, my brother. You see how everybody else has that purple star next to their name, my friend? Trying to keep it as fair as possible. So we have Alex Wayne, Holden Guthrie, Richard Ortwich, my Portland pal, Yessie Hockey, Jason Russell, Drew Jones, Scotty Too Hottie Kuniko, and Dave Clark 5. Bomb Hog. Oh, I'm having a brain fart. Remind me one more time, please. What is your name, my friend? I know it. I'm going to feel really silly. I just can't draw it off the top of my head. Trevor, that's right, Mr. Holt. Silly me. Thank you, Trev. All right, legends, we have 9 of you on this list. Last call. If you are over here on Twitch and you have made a purchase from junkwaxvintage.com before and you have the star next to your name and you are subscribed, you are eligible for this giveaway. Mr. Armstrong, you still here tonight, my brother? Victor Lopez, you silly goose. I love it. Sean Thompson, welcome. There you go. Thank you, Mr. Armstrong. Appreciate that, brother. All right, legends. Last call. Oh, my Lanta. Let's try that one more time, shall we? There we go. Senor Vallejo, absolutamente. Gotcha, brother. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate that, buddy. All right, we have James Vallejo, Drew Jones, Dave Clark 5, Alex Wayne, Trevor Holt, Jason Russell, Scotty Too Hottie Kuniko, Yessie Hockey, and Holden Guthrie. Who am I missing? We have 9 of you. Thank you for bearing with me, my TikTokers. Danny Rendon, you can be in there as well, my man. This is a giveaway. Thank you, Richard. There you go. All right, legends. 11 of you in this. Good luck. We're going to reward the top 2, okay? And whoever wins is going to get a choice. They can choose one or the other, and whoever gets second will get the box that number 1 did not choose. All righty? Good luck, my dear friends. 30 seconds on the clock. I see you, AMAC. Nicely done. All right. Good luck. Mr. Holden Guthrie on the front side, Danny Rendon on the back side. Alex Wayne taking the whole shot with 21 seconds to go. Yessie Hockey coming up to the front quickly. Mr. Holden Guthrie in the number 1 spot. James Vallejo in the number 2 spot. Danny Rendon on the bubble. It is all Holden Guthrie at the moment with 8 seconds to go. Shout out to Lane Frost. He has almost got a full Moose Link lead. Oh, no, he's falling back to the middle of the pack. And Alex Wayne. There you go, buddy. And ladies and gentlemen, the Moose is loose. Good evening, Uncle Moosey. Perfect timing, my dude. Your namesake race. Alex Wayne and Dave Clark 5. You're the big winners, gentlemen. Alex Wayne and the Dave Clark 5. So Alex Wayne, are we going T-Law 10? Or are we going 2024 Phoenix football, my brother? Good evening, Uncle Moosey. How are you, my man? Hope you've had a wonderful Wednesday. I know it, Holden Guthrie. Gosh dang it. Thank you, Jason Russell. I appreciate that, buddy. I appreciate you being a good sport, my friends. Thank you so, so much. And humongous shout out to Mr. Armstrong, who donated both of these boxes to the family. So, folks, I can take zero credit for this. This is all Mr. Armstrong. So if you could do me a huge solid, folks, and put a thank you, Mr. Armstrong, in the chat, that would be incredible. Cannot thank you enough. All right, Alex Wayne is going downtown hunting in the T-Law tin. And that means the Dave Clark 5 has got a Phoenix football box. Outstanding. So, gentlemen, I assume you want me to rip these for you? Of course, if you would like me to send them to you sealed, we can do that too. Yes, Mr. Holt. Correct. We're going to do break number 17 first thing tomorrow morning. Correct. I love it. Thank you, gentlemen. Outstanding. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Alex. Beautiful. All right, legends. Let's bust into our last two boxes of the evening. And then your boy is going to get some sleep because I want to be on my A game tomorrow. I actually have a doctor appointment at 8:30 a.m. Thank you so much, Yessie Hockey. JDA, welcome back, my brother. I see you, buddy. Welcome back. That is correct, AMAC. That's right. We tried to come back at the end, gosh dang it. But hey, that's okay. Congratulations to the Toronto Blue Jays. Nothing wrong with that. They had a great game tonight. Good luck, Alex. Oh, I love it, Mr. Armstrong. He says, anytime, boys. I hope you pull something as spicy as Dalen's water. I hope so, too. Hey, all joking aside, Mr. Armstrong, from the bottom of my heart, brother, thank you. Very, very cool of you to donate these to the family, bud. And this is why, my dear friends, I say almost every single day, multiple times per day, and I never apologize for the redundancy, that we absolutely have the best group of Gem Mint 10 human beings in the entire card hobby, right here in the JWVCC. And as always, folks, that has nothing to do with me and everything to do with you. Empty box there, Alex. Alex Wayne says, D, any Vikings, please give to Mr. Armstrong. I have got you covered, Alex. Thank you. All right, we have some... Oh, that's a fun one. How about a retail pack of Mosaic in there? And I think there's 2 packs in that. That's awesome. That's the first time we've ever found one of those in a tin. We have 2021 Optic, the staple. We're going downtown hunting. And then, of course, we have some 2022 select draft picks. Let's go. Mr. Paul Willis, good evening. Your ears must have been burning, my man. I was talking about you earlier. I gave you a shout out. What you talking about, Willis? All right, good luck. Starting out with a Rod Woodson, Romeo Dobbs, Ibikiti, Brees Hall on the Red Velocity Prism, rookie. How about a little Evening Chubb?
Giggity, giggity.
Georgia. Mr. O'Connell, welcome back, my man. Nice to see you. Ooh, how about a Travis Swift? Shout out to Mrs. Junkwax. Jahan Dotson, Joey B, go Tigers. Desmond Ritter, Travis Swift, and DeGuara, your Cincinnati Wildcats. And Sam Howell for North Kakalaki, finishing that one off on the field level. Excellent. Oh, Mr. Wayne, that is very kind of you. And I don't think Mrs. Junkwax has this one, so I will absolutely put that in Mrs. Junkwax's pile. Thank you, brother. Extremely kind of you. Thank you, Alex. All right. I'm so sorry. We're going to rip that one last. Thank you, Paul Willis. Always good to see you, my dude. Happy hump evening. Ooh, you have a black pack. Racist. Let's go with the Mosaic first, shall we? And I gotta love some Russ on there. Beautiful. 2021 Mosaic. Starting off with Melody's Buffalo Bills, Tremaine Edmonds, Andre Johnson, Chase Winovich, John Riggins, TD, Super Bowl MVP, shout out to the Horsies, Chris Cotta on the Man of the Year, Tyreek Hill, back when he was a Chief, Antonio Gibson for the Washington football team back in 2021. Midnight and David Montgomery for the Bears. Bang, Alvin Simon and Theodore Kamara. Robert Tanyan on the True Silver for the Packers. Back-to-back pack with Kylan Hill. Never underestimate the power of the Schwartz. And Big Ben Roethlisberger on the DK mode, Touchdown Masters. Nice. Second pack of Mosaic on the bonus pack. Ooh, we have some pink reactives. Tyreek Hill. Brian Dawkins for Uncle Smitty's Eagles. A yay yay. And Antonio Gibson for the Washington football team. Last but not least on that pink reactive. Not too shabby, my friend.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic, Alex. Let's see if we can't find you downtown, my man. That would be an epic way to end our evening. After that absolutely incredible box that Mr. Armstrong ripped earlier. Bro, I am not exaggerating. That is probably the best box of Panini 3 and 2 that I have ever seen. Ever. That was insane. Nicely done, brother. Speaking of good karma. Thank you, card gods. All right, we have a TB12 Tom Brady for the Bucks. J.K. Dobbins for the Dirty Birdie Ravens. Jamison Crowder. And Julio Jones. Tennessee. And I am still thirsty. I hope somebody gets that extremely obscure reference. Just leaving that one up for you, buddy. You and I both, Mr. Armstrong, correct. That is a beautiful, beautiful thing, my friend. All right, Alex Wayne. And one more time, thank you again, Mr. Armstrong. All of these beautiful cards are going right back in this tin for you, buddy. And they will be in your next JWV package. Domo arigato, Signor Rendon Robato. Thank you for the robot bits, my brother. All right, folks. We have one last box. It is for Mr. Dave Clark. Mr. Dave Clark 5. Are you here and are you ready, my brother? And my dear friends, if it is your very first time tuning into this ugly mug this evening, thank you as always for hanging out. If you are new here, folks, feel free to come over here and join us on Twitch or TikTok, or you're on TikTok, Twitch, Kick, Facebook, and YouTube. And of course, you're more than welcome to go check out junkwaxvintage.com. The local fiber fairy. Aw, brother, I appreciate you saying that. Thank you, bud. For those of you that are new here tonight, my name is Dalen. D-A-L-E-N. There's a reason why I tell you how to spell it. Let me show you something. So, folks, if you are on Facebook, we actually have a private Facebook group. And there's a password on this group. Thank you for your patience, Dave Clark. We got to fix some TikTok. So, this is the private group, folks. There is security questions on this group, okay? Because I am not trying to build a big-ass Facebook group. I'm trying to build a tight-knit group of card enthusiasts who are positive, kind, thoughtful, and polite. So, if you want to join us, the password is my name, D-A-L-E-N, okay? So there is a question, a security question that says, what is Junk Wax Vintage's real name? You now know. So if you use that, you will be admitted. If you do not, you will not. It's very simple. So thanks for joining us tonight, folks. Very, very grateful to have you. All right, Dave Clark. After 3 hours and 20 minutes of quality family time on this happy hump evening, this will be our last rip of the night, my friends. For the last time this evening, you know what we must do. We shout, grippeth. And we shout, rippeth. Good luck, Dave Clark. Devil Dog, hoorah. Welcome back, my brother. Great to see you. Mr. Beachfallen gracing us with his presence. What's up, buddy? Oh, you went to the game tonight, my man. Oh, peanut butter and jealous. But yeah, that was a tough game to watch. Ouch, kabibbles. I know. I was watching too. But you know, we'll come back. I have all the faith. I think we just needed some fire put under our rears, if you know what I mean. Empty box there, Dave Clark 5. Pack number 4 to the side because it is Tradicion. Let's do it. We're just going to go through all these together for you, Dave. Dave Clark says you can get to Scherzer tomorrow. What do you mean there, brother? Shout out to another Canadian cousin. What's up, AMAC? Nice to have you tonight, buddy. I won't hold being a Blue Jay fan against you. I'm just kidding. Nothing but respect for the Blue Jays. All right, we have a little Jared Goff, Mr. Daniel Jones, Patrick Queen, Edgerrin Cooper, Josh Jacobs, back-to-back pack. CEO, welcome back, my brother. Excellent to see you on this happy hump evening. I am doing very, very well. Thank you for asking, buddy. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my brother. Devon A-Chain, T-Law with his coiffed locks, Ryan Flournoy for Alex Wayne's Cowboys, Alex Highsmith, George Kittle, Adonai Mitchell from right here in Austin, Texas, on the Velocity Prizm rookie. Beautiful. Javon Bullard, another Packer. Deron Bland, another Cowboy. Shout out to Alex. Garrett Wilson. Garrett and the Jets. Garrett and the Jets. Shout out to Elton. Drew says, I got my package, packed great. Thanks for letting me be a part of the family. Brother, thank you for being a part of the family. And I sincerely hope that is the first juicy package of many, many juicy packages.
Giggity, giggity.
It is hashtag JWAD, my dear friends. How about a Maker Bayfield on the Prizm for the Bucks? Kylan Robinson, Brian Burns, James Cook for Melody's Bills, Xavier McKinney on the Velocity Prizm, another Packer, and old Chris Braswell for the Bucks, rookie, last but not least. Oh, I got you, brother. I got you. Mr. Mad Max is pitching tomorrow. Beautiful. Mr. Hectochromia himself.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic for you, my good man. Thank you again for the kind words, Drew. That means more to me than you will ever know, my friend. We worked very, very hard on making sure all that stuff is packed perfectly for you, buddy. So if you folks don't know, we actually pack our boxes to be thrown because USPS throws boxes. So we completely understand that. So we pack every single one of those boxes. So if they throw it, your cards will still not be damaged. So we do work very, very hard on that, my man. I sincerely appreciate the recognition. Thank you, Drew. I don't need very many attaboys, but it's nice to get one once in a while. Thank you, brother. All right, we have a CD Lamb, Jalen Dalen Johnson, Drake May on the Contours rookie, and that is a Velocity Prizm. Beautiful. And AJ Barner, rookie for my Seattle Sea Chickens. Finishing that one up for you, Dave Clark 5. Excellent. And I just ran out of penny sleeves, gosh dang it. Give me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail.
Ooh, yeah.
Sorry about that, folks. Good question, JDA. I think he's up to 62. I think. It's either 62 or 63. Just leaving that one up for you, Dave Clark 5. And all of your other Velocity Prizms as well. So thank you again to Mr. Armstrong for hooking the family up with a couple of beautiful boxes. And again, I am absolutely stoked that you got some serious instant karma tonight, my man. That box was incredible. So we will definitely be making a little piece of content out of that. So you might see that up there on social media there, Mr. Armstrong. And thank you again, buddy. Cannot thank you enough. And Mr. Dave Clark, that will be in your next box, my man. Thank you again, Dave Clark 5. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it has been another absolutely incredible evening here in the family. Kev, thank you for smacking the follow button. He-Man Lover, thank you for smacking the follow button. Kieran Charms, are you based in Seattle or just a fan? So I was born and raised in Washington State, my friend. So I lived there for over 30 years. And then I moved to Texas about 13 years ago. So I live in Austin, Texas now. Good question there, Kieran. So Legends. As always, until I see you tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, please do me a solid. Please be good to yourselves. Please be good to the people around you and do your absolute damnedest to maintain that attitude of gratitude. Enjoy your outro jingle tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And by the way, we have a brand new outro jingle. So enjoy that. Scotty Too Hottie Kuniko, you know it, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much, Holden Guthrie. I appreciate you being here tonight, my good man. Drew Jones, have a wonderful evening, my brother. Another OG of the family. Hanging out tonight. We're looking forward to seeing you in the morning, Holden. Thank you as always, my good man. My TikTokers. Aw, thank you, Kieran. Welcome to the family, my friend. Excellent to have you. So we do this almost every single day. And I would invite you to follow us over on Instagram. We have the same name everywhere. Junk Wax Vintage, all one word. No punctuation, no spaces. But over on Instagram, we drop a weekly schedule, so you will always know exactly where and when I will be. But the schedule is pretty easy. Tuesday through Friday, 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Tuesday through Saturday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. But this Saturday is going to be a little bit different. So just a friendly reminder, folks, for the first time in years, we will not be here on a Saturday night. We're going to be on eBay Live. So again, my dear friends, if you go to my link tree that's on my TikTok profile, I believe it is on my Twitch profile as well. On that link tree, there's a brand new link that myself and Mrs. Junkwax put up there today, and it's for that eBay Live. So please feel free to use that. And I am excited to see each and every one of you tomorrow morning. Same junk time, same junk channel. Enjoy the rest of your evening, my friends. And I hope you enjoy that brand new outro jingle. Smoochies. I'm such a dork. Good night, legends.
Lights dim low, the chat slows down. Cards asleep, no frowns around. Another hump day, another stack. Good vibes only, no looking back. JWV, the family crew. Dylan's luscious lock still shining through. Mrs. Junk Wax sealing every pack. I'm putting heart and soul in each bubble wrap. From the card cam glow to the laughter shared, we built this dream 'cause we truly care. Legend showed love, the chat stayed wild. A family business, born freestyle. JWV, the night's been sweet. From every rip to each heartbeat. Now rest those hands, you legends fine. We'll see you back at 9:30 shine. Don't miss the spark. Bring your coffee and that collector's heart. Good night, legends. We love you.
catch Dalen and Mrs. Junkwax tomorrow morning. Same place, fresh packs, same beautiful chaos.
Thank you again for another absolutely wonderful Wednesday from start to finish. Sincerely appreciate each and every one of you, my dear friends. Every night is good, but tonight was kind of special. So if you were here tonight, my dear friends, if you have not smacked that follow button yet, what are you doing with your life? I'm just kidding. Kinda. Have a wonderful night, my dear friends, and we will do this all over again tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. My Twitchers, have a wonderful night. Thank you again. And my TikTokers, we made it up to 55,000 likes this evening over here. Shout out to Paul Willis, Yessie Hockey, Hunter Mashed Potatoes, D Grizzle, Upside Down Mr. Linesen from Sweden, Michael Martinez, Big Money Dodge, Onward to the Edge, TTG Jerry, Mr. Peaks, Nurse T Tony, Jaime Villarreal, my fellow Austinite, Dylan Pye, Alex Gusev, Rashid Ward. Thank you all so damn much. Scotty Too Hottie C, you are a little late, my man. I'm so sorry. But it's good to see you, Scotty. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday, my man. And I hope to see you tomorrow morning to start that Thankful Thursday the right way. Brett, it is always a pleasure, my brother. Please give the wife my regards as well. Thank you for hanging in tonight, my man. 3 hours and 33 minutes of quality family time. As always, folks, be good to yourselves. Be good to the people around you. And practice that attitude of gratitude. And I will meet you right back here tomorrow morning. Same junk time, same junk channel, 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Good night, Jason. Good night, Richard Ortwich. Good night, Danny Rendon. We'll see you all in the morning.